Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Welcome. That intro is going to be updated. I know I keep saying that, but bear with me. I got my good friends here, Brian, and just George. And just George, I don't know what happened to the audio, but that was pretty rough. Okay. So I want to also apologize to you viewers because I had to take some streams down recently, and I hate to do that, and I'll explain why. And I really do appreciate the super chats and all that you do, and that's the last thing I want to do. But it's not anyone else's fault except my own. I was not happy because it made me look like the biggest hypocritical douchebag one of the last streams. Now, me and Eddie, we love to have some fun, and he was pushing the jokes a little bit, and I went along with the first one, if you remember, with the hoods, you know. But while I was talking, I did not realize that there were some name changes there. That if this is also a learning experience for all of us, Eddie. But if we saw the Phantom Menace doing that, now what are we trying to do here? We're actually trying to be better with movie talk. If we saw the Phantom Menace doing that, we would definitely call them out for doing that, even though the context is it was a joke. It was a joke. But then I rewatched part of it because YouTube hit that shit hard. They're like instant, you know. No, and I was like looking at me and Jarbo talking, and then don't repeat what you said as your name, Eddie. Don't. But it said not allowed. Only certain people get the links. I'm like, oh my god! If we have to be aware, if someone like Saggy said, the name of the show, Friday Night Lights, which I am going to keep. I do have to be a little more careful because if someone just happened upon this.
That.
I
think they'd be a little upset about that.
It's not inside on the joke. And then it makes me look like a douchebag and hypocritical. So that is why I made that video private right away after I realized. And then I didn't even realize. I think you did a salute. And I'm like, damn it, Eddie.
Max is over here stifling Eddie's creative freedom.
No. Do whatever you want on your channel. You're always welcome here. No. I don't like to censor people, and I know some people find that kind of thing funny. And I thought, look, Eddie, don't be embarrassed, bro. You're just having fun. This isn't like Signor with Andrew. I'm using it as a learning experience for all of us. If my mods would do me the biggest favor, if you see some shenanigans that I'm not aware of, be like, hey, Max, is this cool? And then I should have realized it sooner. I should have realized because I even told Matt, I'm like, did you notice that? He's like, no, I didn't notice that. And I was like, yeah. You little devious. Okay.
What the heck, man?
But we gotta be real, Eddie. If you saw Phantom Menacers doing that, would you call them out?
Of course.
We'd be like, the mask has slipped.
Are you kidding me, bro? This is exactly what Nick from Echo Base is saying. You guys are hypocritical.
To be fair enough, though, it was coming from me, and obviously I'm not, you know.
Well, that doesn't make it. I don't like it when anyone does this kind of jokes. Here's the difference, though. I don't want people canceled.
I don't know what I just came into. What just happened?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Aaron. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. Let's get to the chat here. Hans is first. We have a lot to cover, and I'm hot as hell in my mask, but I'm going to try to stay masked up as long as possible. Resident Justice is already answering the main topic before he has to be first. RJ, you have to be first, man.
That's because he's not even here. He's like, I'll comment before the show even starts. I'm too busy to come on.
I love you, Eddie. You're my brother, but the answer that you made was extremely funny, though. You would say, yeah, I'd call them out. I'm like, are you serious? You would call them out for saying it. It's funny to you. Okay. This is the exact type of behavior that of comedy that's not really cool. It's not really cool. I'm not canceling you, and I'm not canceling, but I think we should all try to be better. Like, this is the difference here. I'm not when I feel like I've done something or I'm not happy with the result, I try to, hashtag be better. I want to be better than these assholes. I don't want to become one. but I was unhappy with the stream. And then the other one was the Shang-Chi trailer, or Shang-Chi and Warrior episode. There was some like copyright blocks partially blocked in the world, and then YouTube gives you an edit button to edit out like a minute. So I did that, but it took like out a whole hour. So YouTube did something really weird, and then people were complaining that there was no audio, and I couldn't get it back. So I don't want.
That's what happened in my Star Trek Day stream.
Yeah.
It's like cut out like an hour of it because of the panel. I was like, oh, this is stupid.
Okay, so Dark, but Eddie, you're always welcome here, though. Don't be like.
We are getting Batman stuff today, guys. We are getting it.
All right.
I just checked Twitter.
Darkest Night here. McCavin. No, it's cooling. I see some other people here. Oh, and I do want to get to my members. Here's RJ. Hey, RJ.
Hey, finally.
Yeah. We're getting a trailer for Batman. But you can't don't show it on here, Max.
No, I know that. I've had enough streams. Listen, it's not that I don't want to share trailers and stuff. It's that I want people, especially members that are across the world that watch this on the replay. I don't want it to be taken down for them. And then I don't like putting content down. I honestly don't. So here's my members. I really appreciate the support. You make this show possible. I would be here anyway. Let's be real. But you make it nicer for everyone and more content. You actually make it where I could do more content. Because honestly, Mad Wife's like, what are you doing? I'm like, streaming. I got members now. I have an obligation. I have customers. And she's like, okay, I understand. And she's like, you have 20 members. I'm like, yeah, they stepped up. I appreciate it. So here's the members: Rhea, Taylor, Relapse, Nick Hammond, Aaron World Order, who is on the panel, Obi-Wan, Real Elmo Cinema, Brian, Master of Madness, Hans, Roosevelt, Cavazos, Lewis Cox, RJ, who's on the panel, Zeverfett, Brian's on the panel too, Rel McMillan, Blinded Braille, Sean A, Saggy, Agzino, Obi-Wan, you're on there twice because I got to make a new image. You upgraded to Sword of Power. Blinded Braille, Taz Trace, and the Retro Bro. So thank you so much for supporting my madness with Movie Madness Live. I also have an announcement. I will be away this weekend. So unfortunately, Friday night, FNW, we'll just say that. I'll have to put that on the back burner till next week because I won't be here Friday night. Wow. And let me see here. Cool Cat. But we're going to have some fun. Definitely. There's a lot of entertainment news right now. Alex Guru Roland. Max, are you more excited for the Flash or Spider-Man? That's actually the main topic of this episode because I don't know. I wanted to. No, well, we got to discuss it. Oh, you are? I don't know though. Michael Keaton started this. Michael Keaton started this gangsta. Oh no! I'm sorry. Okay, we can't be mad at you. Oh no! You're using a Shutterstock image. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. Just no more specific hoods, please. Go sub to Brian, Master of Madness.
Actually,
Master of None.
Sub to Brian. He's great, guys.
Yeah,
great.
Geek Studios. Smash the button. Someone can send it to Geeks too if he wants to pop in for a little bit. Jimbo Gordon, did you guys see that? No, I did not. And listen, if it's Warner Brothers, no way.
I just found out about it. I didn't see it yet.
Sean, okay, maybe he's reacting to what we were talking about earlier. Taz Trace. Okay, Jimbo Gordon, I'll highlight this because that's interesting. Was beating up we had that in the first trailer too, but not the Bloods. Okay, Lewis Cox.
Okay, so for all you Batman doesn't kill stands, if Batman kills in this one, I don't want to hear another damn word out of any of you.
Well, you know what? Can someone send the link to Andrew? Because we're going to talk about Spider-Man here. And I want Andrew on here, what he's more excited about.
I will. I sent him a link yesterday to join. No, you joined the last stream, but he never joined us.
Nick Hammond, Taybax.
Andrew's more excited to watch The Flash.
Cast graphics. Already with
Andrew, I'll send you
with the super chat. I really appreciate the support this man's been giving. He actually likes FNW on Friday nights to give him help. But I got to mix it up with movie talk too.
I'm actually doing a video tomorrow night debating who's the sinister sick villain. I know people are saying it's probably Rhino, but what if it's not? Who do you think it is?
I would say it's probably Rhino, but if it's not, I'm gonna guess probably Vulture or Mysterio. Those are my guesses.
So yeah, join me for that. If you're free tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's my time. If you're in the East, that's 4 p.m. Pacific time. Come on my stream if you want. I'll send you guys a link and we'll debate. If it's not the Rhino, maybe like RJ said, possibly, or maybe it's a different villain you haven't seen on film yet.
You know what? I watched a clip of on YouTube. I know Brian and RJ and Aaron World Order in the wrestling, but George and Eddie, do you like wrestling at all?
I haven't watched in a couple of years, but I know.
I don't watch it. I usually talk about it with my little cousin that has Down syndrome who's interested in it. So when he's into it, I get into it with him.
All right, cool. Well, I'm open to it. I watched a clip of YouTube of CM Punk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coming back, and that was it was fun.
Epic.
No, I just saw. I didn't actually see his bout though. I just saw him.
I missed it, so sorry.
I ordered the shirt.
I ordered the shirt too.
But I do appreciate all the support, Cass. Really, and then I do want to have you on the show eventually here. Protoss X is Tobey Maguire over Ezra Miller, Max. I think a lot will go with that.
Agree.
Yeah. Protoss X.
And I don't even like Tobey Maguire.
Hey, H. Barks. I've really been enjoying Warrior. Guys, you got to watch Warrior. It's amazing.
I've been meaning to. Just haven't had the chance yet.
RJ, come on.
I saw this eventually.
So I haven't had the chance.
You know how people everything. It's like Game of Thrones with Kung Fu. It's really, really good. I should send. Hey, Angus, you want to come on tonight?
So
Angus, do you want to come? Angus, do you want to come? Here you go.
King of Thrones.
Yeah. Definitely. It's brutal too. It's some of the best action I've seen. It's been a while since I messaged Angus, so let me. Man. I mean, he was on a week or so ago. If you're available, Angus. If you're available. There's so much because there's also the CinemaCon tonight. And then
the Warner Brothers one they already did, but there's information out there, but no actual trailers to watch. So
there's Air World Order.
That's what I said. Is there actually a trailer to watch? Because I'm trying to find one.
They showed the theater people and the journalists the trailer for Matrix Resurrections, and they showed a new behind the scenes feature for the Batman, but it's not going to be available to the public.
Yeah, I'm envy of people that went to the Sony one.
I'll tell you where to get updates on the CinemaCon. This Twitter follower that doesn't really talk to me anymore, but I want to have him back on the show. But he's apparently there giving consistent updates. Sean A, I really appreciate the support as well, man. I hope to have you back on the show. I love talking to you that one time.
That's true right here.
Really would like to have you on the show to talk about some hot topics. He says,
dude, this trailer was freaking lit, man.
Yeah, I told my wife, I'm like, maybe you should avoid it because she likes to go in as fresh as possible, and she doesn't follow the comics as much.
Yeah, it's gonna be so hard not to avoid it. Though.
Well, I know, but if you, that's why I said I gave her. She's like, you woke me up at 2 a.m. to tell me not to watch a trailer. Thanks a lot. I said, yeah, you have to know this because if you want to see it in December, you need to avoid it at all costs. All your friends online that are talking about it, don't even engage.
Too late.
But Sean A says, I watched it. Spider-Man trailer was awesome. Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro, Sandman, apparently.
And the Lizard. I
I didn't see any links to Sandman. Did I miss it?
These are the
Like-
one scene.
Yeah,
Like,
I did.
right
have-
after the lizard
I have a
thing.
picture if you want me to, if I could.
I did a trailer breakdown. Actually, well, I got a couple funny things to say when you get done catching up with the chat, Max. So
Okay. Neon Sci-Fi's the Batman trailer that and listen, because we're doing this live when there may be DC news coming out, because I think Warner Brothers having their there you go.
Warner Brothers just ended.
Okay, I got it. What are you saying, Eddie? I got it. Okay. That's better. I like that type of comedy. Yes, thank you, Eddie. All right. The Batman trailer that was shown. No, I think it's new clips, I hope.
no, it was the same trailer,
So
but
Max-
the new thing was behind the scenes featurette.
Max-
There's a couple new things.
I sent you a picture with Sandman and Electro in it. You don't on your. I sent you privately in your DMs.
Oh, okay, on Twitter.
Yeah.
All right. So Night Hammond says Spider-Man over the Flash. I'm not sure. I'm actually. We'll get to that soon. Taz Trace. I appreciate the support.
I have a caveat for the Flash.
Okay.
Are we seeing the Flash that we saw in Joss Whedon's Justice League, or are we seeing the Flash that we saw in Zack Snyder's Justice League?
I think you're seeing neither. They're not going to say whether it's one way or the other.
That's the
Well,
problem.
no, I'm just talking about the tone of the character, because the tone of the character are completely different in both of those movies.
No,
So,
I know
like,
what you mean.
if they're going to continue the tone of the Joss Whedon one, then I'm still going to watch it regardless. But like, I don't know, it might change my opinion of the movie.
No, I totally get you.
Taz Trace has a question: if we will ever see if the Black Cat will ever make an appearance in a Spider-Man movie.
I hope so. I've
like.
been wanting that for so long.
Yes,
that's not
fanboys
good,
love
Avatar.
Black Cat. She is a nice character.
So
That's all
I got
I'm
some
saying.
exclusives for you, Max. You're the first
Oh,
person in the
okay.
world to see this. I finally have a professional studio. So behind me, I got these today. These are 3 art prints. So there's a Spider-Man poster right there.
No,
too.
those
And the
are
studio
nice.
sets up. Yeah, these are art prints by Devin Schaefer. They're officially Marvel licensed. There's only like 600 in the world printed. So I got all 3 of them. They're all. Can't see the Thor one too well, but yeah.
Dude, that's far out, man.
Yeah.
That is dope.
So the studio setup's getting finalized now. So I'm happy with
Oh,
it.
you have a studio?
I just call it my bedroom, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
We don't like that right here.
It's my bedroom, but I mean, come on,
All right.
I gotta be a little.
All right, George,
Gotta
is
be all
showing off.
fancy on us.
Yeah.
Oh, Zelda.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Also, too, I did the trailer breakdown and reaction last night on my channel. During the middle of the stream, Sony took the stream off temporarily. And I was wondering, like, what the heck's up? I got a copyright claim. I disputed it, and they actually released it earlier today. So thank you, Sony, for playing nice and not copyright claiming my channel.
Now this is funny. Yes. You are. Do whatever the hell you want on your channel. You're on Movie Madness Live. Yes, it is censorship. Eddie will be censored. Everyone watch what he's doing on this show. Yes. Actually, I'm putting you in the middle. Keep your eye on this man. Keep your eye on this man. Although we're losing viewers. Yeah, keep an eye on him. See what he's up to. I didn't before. Now my eyes on you. I'm trying to concentrate on the chat topics and the. Oh God.
What's up, everyone? What's up?
Like a hacker.
H Bart says
Brie Larson hates me.
I'm concerned.
She wants me to lose my channel.
Did they start making the videos on it?
H Barts, who do you mean? Confirmed to be in Spider-Man? Me? Or
Yeah, you.
what's-
You.
I would love to be in it.
It's about time.
And if you're watching, please thumbs up this video if you haven't already, because we're losing viewers. I don't know why. I'm just getting to the chat. Salty. Okay. No, Cast Graphics does not want Mecha. Oh no.
He says, no.
Well, that's what I actually Protoss X. I was thinking about it. But Campy is going live now to talk about it, and then he was also doing a video. What are you laughing at, Brian?
How does Signor get advice like this?
Oh God!
That's bad. You can be on certain website. Hot milfs in your area.
I
That's
was
what you see.
Don't encourage him.
Is that what you get with the ads at the bottom of the page?
You need a flag for this, man.
See, look at this man. He's the most dangerous kind. He's quiet, and then all of a sudden, no.
You do the most dangerous ones, Max.
Always the quiet ones you got to watch out for, man.
Yeah, it is. Elmo would be here, but working with others. I'll tell you what. I told you once, Eddie. But if you get another damn stream talk, take it down. Then I will be mad. Just keep that in mind with all your shenanigans. Go ahead, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. What else you got? Hot milk? Okay. All right.
Trust me, don't
all eyes on you. All eyes on you. Okay, all eyes on you. If I have to take down another stream, because it makes you look like a hypocritical douchebag, then I'll be mad. Then I'll be mad. H-Port says Elmo would be here, but working with others. Oh, okay.
He's helping us with the girls get a nice home.
Mm-hmm. The Grassy Knoll says CinemaCon has been a drag. None of the presentations have been full. Show 4 is sparsely attended. Thought about leaving early, but been told to stick around for the Paramount sale on Thursday. Oh, H-Parts wants to talk about
G.I. Joe 4.
I don't know. H-Parts wants to talk about. I think Matt Jarbo was wrong. Spoilers for.
It wasn't Matt Jarbo, though. It was Mikey Sutton.
No. But Matt Jarbo was like, I don't know about the Mephisto. We were talking about last night on $3 Theater.
I do think there's a magic user involved. I do think there's one.
I was Agatha all along, guys.
Yes, thank you, Nick.
Sure.
Nick, stick up. Oh no. Oh God.
Oh gosh.
All right. Try that again. Try that again, Eddie. I'm sure.
You know she's live too, right?
Yeah, this stream feels like a hint of misogyny.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. Yes.
Here's a hot like.
I'm going to hear about that, Eddie. I'm going to hear about that. She's no one. She's no one's side chick. Yeah, Nick, report to me, please. Report to me. You have the. The thing is, you can't mod him because he's on the stream. Okay. All right. Could be despite Sean A says, despite my reaction, I hope I'll walk the theater with satisfaction. Walk into the theater. Okay. Could be a nightmare. Now let's get into the main topic. I'll let you guys go first, I guess. Cooler multiverse. Now we have the benefit of watching the No Way Home trailer. We didn't see a Flash trailer yet. I don't know if anything's going to come out of CinemaCon because also we have Fandom coming up. And when is that? October or November?
October.
They might be waiting. They might just be talking about like RJ just made me depressed. He said that they had Batman, but it was the same trailer and it was just behind the scenes. That's boring.
Yeah, the behind the scenes featurette from what was described actually sounded amazing because it was interspliced with some footage. But they didn't show any trailers. They're saving the trailer for Fandom.
Yeah. DC Fan, you're gonna get the DC stuff. You're probably gonna get Batman, and you're probably gonna get the Flash trailer at DC Fan. You might get a tease for Black Adam and maybe Aquaman.
I'd say just Batman, Flash, and Black Adam. Anything beyond that, I don't think they're gonna promote yet. Just a couple movies. They don't want to blow their load too much, Okay.
They might announce new casting announcements, but other than that, I don't think anything for Aquaman, Shazam, and so forth.
No, yeah. I'll go first, I guess. Here's
keep in mind now. I think my way. It's just going to be a versus. You can only have one. You can only have one. Say if something happens, you can only either see the Flash movie or Spider-Man: No Way Home. Which one are you going to pick? Now, well, Aaron, you're too quick. But I'm saying I do like Tom Holland better than I like Ezra Miller as the Flash. But I think I'm leaning towards the Flash if it's executed well. And then I'll let you guys go first, and I'll explain why.
Hell no.
You just gave me a hell no?
No, hell no, Max. No.
Hell no.
Me, it's all about Spider-Man.
I mean, no. It already started, though. It kind of started in MCU already with Loki.
Well, no, I was going to say, here's the thing. The MCU's multiverse, as being promised right now, is a genuine creative choice that's being made to tell a story and provide proper fan service. The issue so far, and we haven't seen a trailer, maybe my mind will change on this. The problem with DC's multiverse is that it feels like a business decision first instead of a creative one. It feels like they're rushing to find a reason to make things more interconnected and move away from Zack Snyder versus actually telling a proper story.
It's a way to retcon Zack Snyder stuff.
Yes, it doesn't feel like it's coming from a genuine creative place where it's actually like a properly set up idea, right? And again, to me, I'm sorry, I love Michael Keaton. I'm obviously a fan of that character. I'm excited to see him back. But for me, as a younger person who has more nostalgia for the older Spider-Man movies, that's more appealing to me to see that nostalgia and that fan service brought in versus older DC stuff. Just me personally. Like, for me personally, the MCU multiverse is where it's at right now. The DC thing, I'm optimistic for. I think it could be good, but it's not going to be better than this. Like, this is going to be like this and Doctor Strange 2 combined together. It's going to be insane. I'm looking forward to it. So,
all right. Well, thank you, RJ, for making me feel old. Those old Spider-Man movies. Damn it, man.
I grew up with those. Those are the first superhero movies I ever watched.
I was out of high school when the first one came out.
I was in high school. When the first one came out.
No, I agree with you. It's 100% Spider-Man. Sorry. DC has yet to give me anything that. Well, like I said, I'm still gonna watch the stuff to be positive about it because I'm not gonna be that guy. But at the end of the day, I just want to be able to enjoy the movie. I'm sure that both of them are going to be good, but at least I know that I know when Spider-Man No Way Home's coming out.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
well, I mean, I think Flash
within the
is
end of the
still
year, so it'll be good. Well, they're still filming it, aren't they?
The Flash.
Yeah, they're still filming it. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean,
It
it's
should
a
be
year.
done soon.
It's at least a year out. I mean,
They're saying it's like 2022 November, I think.
ugh.
So next fall.
Yeah, Black Adam is first. Black Adam is first from the DC schedule.
Well,
Hey, Nicotina.
it's actually
It's Batman.
Batman, then Black Adam, then Flash.
Well, I didn't count Batman because it's not in the same universe.
Hey,
It's
Kira.
still DC though. I mean,
Yeah.
Thank you, H. Barts, for supporting the show. Getting those thumbs up. Those thumbs up
Nicotina.
are crucial.
Hey, geeks.
Crucial. Jordan, I'll share Jordan. Jordan wants to come on the show soon too. I'll have you back soon. Oh God. We all listen.
I think it's time, Eddie. Thank you for being here, sir. But we're gonna have to boot you. From the stream.
Oh, RJ said bye.
Hey,
you know what?
Nicotina, what's
You know
up, man?
You know what, RJ? You have that power because you're a member. Eddie is just here to demonetize my streams. It causes me problems. You simp for yourself. Okay.
Well, at least you're body positive about yourself. You have some self-confidence. That's good.
Well,
That's
here's
good.
Jordan Balls that has a differing opinion. I'm not too excited for No Way Home. I'm hoping this movie doesn't ruin Doc Ock's arc. Uh-oh.
I didn't get that from the trailer though.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me, Saggy. Did you see?
What?
Okay. She doesn't know.
Okay, good.
I
We'll
don't
just
know
gloss
Look
over
at
it.
her.
Nothing
Look at her.
happens.
She's pouting and she has the flower in her hair. That's how you know it's serious.
Okay. Well, we all support you, Saggy. We,
Why?
we're.
What?
I would never say that such things about Saggy Melons. She is no one's side anything. Nothing.
Wait, what just happened?
Eddie called you his side chick, basically.
Okay.
He just appear rather quickly.
What?
Eddie called you
and
his.
it's a joke. That's a joke. That's not.
I don't know.
Eddie.
Maybe it wasn't a joke.
Eddie has become a problem on Movie Madness Live. We're deciding he's an unpaid customer, and he's causing me problems. So if you want to give him hell, Saggy, give him hell. I think that was wrong.
Listen, at least I wasn't the one who derailed the stream this time, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Right. That's true. Yeah, I had to make one private last time because, reasons.
I didn't do it.
True. No, Saggy, you're right. You've been nothing but helping my channel. I appreciate the advice, all the advice. I'm trying to do 3 movie madnesses before I leave for the weekend. I am going to the lake for the weekend. Rel says, run, Eddie, run.
Can I give you one more thing of advice?
Yeah.
Can you have this layout be a little better than what it is? This whole squished up thing is killing me right now.
I'm like claustrophobic.
Thank
This-
you. Right. Like,
Thank
yes,
you.
Thank
yes,
you. That's
thank
better.
you.
Taking the full scope. Like,
No,
hey.
30 minutes and no one but me told him this.
Well, it's his stream. I didn't want to be rude.
I
You
like
were
the
left.
squished.
So what
I
are you
like
saying?
this-
Saggy's rude? Like,
No,
she comes in-
no.
Wow.
That's
No,
messed
Sag-
up, RJ.
No, look, Saggy came in so pleasant, and we're jumping on her. How was your day, Saggy? How are you doing? That's a nice picture of you as well with the flower. Very, very nice picture. How are you doing? How's your channel going? I saw you got some really good views on your No Way Home trailer reaction.
Oh my god! I had like 100 people watching live.
Good
and I'm just
job.
I was like, where are these people coming from? Because like,
Right.
Ty had like almost had at one point he had over 1,000 people waiting to see the trailer.
Well, here's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I
go
was
ahead.
gonna say I did a breakdown. So I was breaking down the trailer because I like to, when trailers are released, I like to take them and kind of dissect them, like, frame by frame to see if we could see anything. And there was a lot to tell in that trailer that a lot of people probably missed. I know RJ did a similar thing on his channel too. So there was a lot of things that people didn't really pay attention to because they were just so hyped about it. And I'm like, there's a lot going on in this trailer, y'all.
It's called tent pulling.
Yeah, it's called
what-
A Lot Happened that y'all missed.
Well, earlier this week I did that video breaking down the story behind the leaked trailer, and I was shocked at the reception to it. Like, it's sitting at like 4,100 views, and I jumped like 50 subs.
Well,
So it was crazy. It's been a crazy
I
couple
think
days
it's
for
not
me.
really a secret, but just so you know, and this is where the Access Media gets the advantage. Like the trailer that leaked Sunday, someone got the trailer sent early so they could have the reactions filmed early and pretty much release it as soon as the trailer releases. That's how that situation, part of the reason that happened.
Well,
the John
it's-
Campions of the world, the Grace, they get to set the trailer early so they could have the reaction go to minute. Because what happens is you watch the official trailer and then you watch a reaction right away.
Well, really, as I said in my video, the real issue where that came from is that basically a superhero theorist got in contact with one of the visual effects artists personally. They showed them an unfinished version of the trailer that was going to get released today at CinemaCon. So that way all the scoopers could kind of like write the little articles and descriptions about what was in the trailer. That's really where the issue comes up. That's why I was kind of talking about journalistic integrity.
When that stuff happens, it's gonna start ruining it for people because it's gonna make these companies not want to give early access to anyone. Now everyone's gonna have to start waiting when trailers drop.
Well, it's going to hurt visual effects companies too. They're going to be a lot more stricter with the employees. They're going to
Ambassador, you could come on if you'd like. I'll send you the link. All right, we're gonna talk. We're having a discussion. We're having a discussion, Saggy, about what's the cooler multiverse. What are you looking forward to more? I know that Spider-Man has the advantage because there's a trailer out already, and Spider-Man's a more popular character.
Well, I think Spider-Man, just because of how well Into the Spider-Verse did, and I think because of how well Into the Spider-Verse did, seeing a live-action kind of adaptation of that, even though it's not about Miles Morales, it's about Peter Parker, I think it's going to be great. And not only that, it's bringing... Everybody loves seeing these multiverse things because you get to see actors who've played these characters in the past. That's the best thing about all of these multiverse stories, like on Crisis on Infinity Earth. I'm not gonna lie, the last few seasons of all those shows they crossed over were garbage, but I watched them because I was excited for Crisis on Infinite Earth because of all the characters. They brought back the original voice actor from the 90s Batman cartoon like that in live action.
Yeah, Kevin. I didn't like what they did with this version, but it was cool to see him act as Batman.
Right. I mean, yeah, I still liked it, even though he was kind of a D word. It was still nice to see, and that's the best thing about these multiverses is it doesn't just give.
Kelly, get over here. Sorry,
it doesn't just give us infinite stories, infinite versions of characters, but it also has the potential of bringing back actors and talent that have played these characters throughout the years, and that's why I love these multiverse stories.
Yeah, that's no one had to snitch on you, Eddie. Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
Is that as a girl?
my eyes, man. My eyes are burning now.
Wait, put that back up. Put that back up. Put that back up. Put that back up.
No.
Strong woman.
Where's the beard? Come on.
Oh my
Who's
god!
the kiddo beard?
Why does it look like he's like a 12-year-old boy with long hair? What the heck, Eddie?
Yeah.
Eddie got too much time on his hands.
Yeah.
Well, next, I think people also trust like Marvel to give a better multiverse story than DC at the moment. I think there's more trust in Marvel and Disney than there is in DC and Warner Brothers at the moment to give a much better multiverse story.
Yeah, you're right.
I gotta be, I gotta be careful with you and Seth.
Screenshot us together. Look at that.
Hey Zentek, do you have a link to the stream?
I'm just I am not amused.
Okay. Well, I want to say the reason I'm looking forward to the Flash more. Get out in my own stream because I want to see the Flash more. We haven't seen a trailer yet. But
Hamada shill.
We're getting I'm not a Hamada shill. But we're getting to see Michael Keaton come back.
Wait, hold on. We might get Michael Keaton in the Spider-Man movie. You don't know that.
That would be kind of
Don't mention WH. You might appear in the chat.
Yeah, and we also get Batfleck back.
So as a Batman fan, I'm excited for it. I'm just worried about the story and everything else surrounding it.
Right. I am worried, concerned there too. If it's executed well, if it's just a small part and it's just there to get the people in, but it doesn't warrant the admission. Is
that Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers? Oh no!
That's
wow.
Jeremy.
He looks kind of cute.
I was gonna say kind of hot.
Screenshot it, someone.
Whoa.
Exposed. Eddie has way too much time on his hands. Hey, I'm not. I don't.
To be honest, the joke is on Eddie because he has to have these saved to his computer. We have no clue. What he does.
I don't want to know what's on his computer.
Wait, Eddie,
I do
put
not.
that picture back. Eddie, put that picture back. Leave that screen on. Hold on. Wait, ready? Hi. If you think I'm cute, that's cool. I don't.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh, all right.
See, Saggy, now you can take a better picture.
But the cameos though. Well, did you see RJ? Did he freeze? No,
no,
he didn't.
Oh, he's posing.
RJ's awesome nerd room. Okay,
that's legit.
Yeah. Where's your game, Eddie? One poster on the damn wall. One poster.
Eddie, we have the same basketball poster.
You need to up your game. You need to up your game.
That's part of Eddie's charm, though.
One band poster
bed right there. It's cool.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's not.
His mama told him when he was young to be a simple man. Okay.
Look at Brian's background. That's crazy.
I think Brian's game.
Brian has the best setup behind him. I think.
Yeah.
Mine's a little basic because I can't show.
But it's really
everything.
funny because it's all bunched up. Because if you go around here in my room, it's empty. All the walls are empty.
So Degrassi Knoll says DC. Oh, someone else is in here. Oh, I apologize, Ambassador. I didn't see you back there. So,
he has a good backdrop.
Ambassador, we were talking about what multiverse we're looking forward to the most. So it's up to you.
Well, I'd like to be in the multiverse where I'm actually included in your streams, Max.
Well, that's enough of that. No, it's
What if?
No, Ambassador, oh, come on. I'm joking with you, man. I'm joking with you. I put you on.
I'm not. I would like to be included in the multiverse where you actually include me. You told me a few months ago you were going to include me in one of your chat rooms so I could actually be on your streams when you go live, and you still have not done it.
All right. Thank you for calling me out on stream. I really appreciate it.
Put up or shut up and put me in one of your damn chat rooms so I can actually join in when you go live.
Okay, I'll put you in a real private DM
as
chat
far
room.
as far as Which multiverse I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to the multiverse that actually has stakes, that actually has built towards something that isn't just tumbling over its own ass. I'm looking forward to the MCU multiverse. As far as the Flash goes, I'll go see it, but I'm waiting for a trailer.
Okay, well let's talk just about the cameos that are expected. The characters, the villains. Which cameos are you more excited about? The potential.
I am very excited to see William Dafoe and Alfred Molina to return as Doc Ock and Green Goblin. I will not lie. I loved what Sam Raimi did with his
Show that
universe.
again, George. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, George.
Oh, 2002.
Yep. That Green Goblin right there. That's the one I'm looking forward to. Shifty Gizm, you're not the only one. Everybody loves steak unless you're a vegetarian.
I don't know where that came from, though. I mean, did that have anything that I don't know why steaks is in the conversation.
I don't know if it has anything to do with anything either, but you know what? I'm going to respond to the chat. Shifty Gizm likes steaks. I love steak, too. Nice steak porterhouse.
Wait, but you would pick Alfred Molina and Green Goblin over Michael Keaton in Batfleck coming back?
I am looking very much forward to Michael Keaton returning. As far as Batfleck
there's
goes,
some shade there. Okay.
As far as Batfleck goes, he had 2 movies. Granted, Michael Keaton only had 2 movies, but there is as much division surrounding his movies, the Keaton Batman movies, as there is Batfleck. I'm not saying Batfleck is bad, but Keaton is iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Batfleck is memorable, but he's not iconic.
When the heck did Ambassador get here?
What's that?
When the heck did the Ambassador get here?
He's been here. He's been here for 5 minutes.
I just got here a couple minutes ago, Snaggy.
No.
Actually, I got some cool to show you, Max. Actually.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh no!
Who is this beautiful woman?
Why does drunk 3PO as a woman look like Gina Carano a little bit?
But here's the thing. I can't even hate because drunk 3PO would make a gorgeous looking chick. She'd be tall as hell, but she
Drunk keeps winning in both areas. We support you, Drunk, if you make this change, and I'll call you.
This is really confusing. Like, Drunk looks amazing as
right.
a chick, and it's very confusing.
I was gonna say, who the hell is that?
I mean,
Drunk 3PO.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Neon Sci-Fi says, isn't Michael Keaton in both multiverses? It could be if he wants.
We don't know if Vulture is making a comeback. We don't.
It doesn't matter. He's
Well,
already
he
in the
may not
universe
make a
established as the
comeback per se,
Vulture.
but he might have a cameo.
No,
I'd be okay.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. We don't know for a fact if he's gonna make an appearance in the movie. So it could be we could get a cameo of Michael Keaton in both films, which would be cool.
RJ.
That you could have got a better picture of Maya Rudolph there.
That was
there are like a million better pictures of Maya Rudolph.
Oh, I found a better one.
Oh my goodness, I want that so badly.
Well, Ambassador, what toys did you bring?
All my toys are in my geek room. They're not out
Yo, I got Boy Maguire right here.
What's that?
Boy Maguire, Black Suit Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man 3.
God damn, George. That might.
I keep a lot of my old toys.
In case you're wondering what that blowing my ears, his head fell off.
Oh, okay.
Ba-ba.
I have to gain control of this show.
I'm not going to show anyone my toys. I don't think it's appropriate.
No, I want the stream monetized still.
Hello.
Bully Maguire. Why do people say Bully Maguire?
It's like a meme thing.
He's the sixth villain. Sister saying it's Bully Maguire.
Bully Maguire is like the emo Peter from Spider-Man 3. It's the mean version.
It's pizza time.
There's a whole YouTube channel dedicated to him.
I'm gonna rub some dirt in your eye, like quotes that Peter Parker from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies has said.
All right. Well, let's move. Yeah, Kira is on. Yeah, those are definitely hot toys. Darth Scipio, behave there. What the hell?
Or is it
What?
fun?
I don't know. But I was going to go to a different topic now. I have other
Okay, thanks
topics
for having
lined up.
me.
No, where's your what? You're leaving. Okay.
She's only here to talk about Spider-Man, and that's it.
That's
I was only
it.
here for Spider-Man.
Wait, Max, you didn't explain your reason why you thought Flash was going to be cooler than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, I think I didn't say it was going to be core. It's just I'm looking forward to the cameos more than seeing Doc Ock and Green Goblin because they got
that's
their
because you're a
art.
DC fanboy.
Okay.
No, Ambassador, no.
No,
No.
here it is. So
Yeah,
you're
that's
looking
because
forward to
you're
the
still-
cameos because there's nothing else to look forward to in the Flash.
No, let's not. And I want to see what they
Point
do. I'm
taken.
also interested.
Good one, Brian.
Yeah.
Listen. I've been fair and balanced and nuanced with my takes on
Well,
here.
It's just,
Your mother.
Michael
But-
Keaton didn't really get a great send off to his Batman either, and
No,
neither
it's
did
true.
Ben Affleck.
What is going
I agree
on
with that.
the dog?
But both of Alfred Molina and the Green Goblin, and God damn it, Kelly,
What?
Get
That's
out
the
of my
dog that she's
head.
barked.
like, Daddy's trying to
No,
make a point
she's-
here.
she is getting worse. She is getting worse. It is really.
She's trying to put her 2
I think your
cents on
dog
this.
is trying to tell you, hey, I want to get laid, Dad.
What the hell?
Whoa, Ambassador, this got really, really tough.
No, what does that even mean? Oh my god. I could let her outside, I guess.
Oh, I was going to show these off. I got these for you, Max. Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Already
you're
out
gonna
before
love it. You're gonna love it.
Nice, RJ.
But I'm just looking forward to the cameos more because I feel like the cameos from the other movie, Spider-Man, they had their arcs got completed better. You know?
Well, here's my
DJC's
get to it
Game
real quick,
Studios.
and then
Hey, man.
I'll release the floor. The only difference between the two is I feel like one story is going somewhere, whilst the other is not.
Well, the other one, we have no clear sense of direction.
Well, that's where I'm afraid.
Well,
I don't feel like it's going anywhere.
this
And that's why I'm talking
also-
about the Flash. Like,
also
where's the future?
Also, the stakes are higher for the Flash than Spider-Man. Like MCU
Is it though?
could still go. Yes, it is. MCU could still go forward, even if Spider-Man: No Way Home isn't the greatest movie. But I think it will be a really great movie. But the Flash, this is like we're not gonna.
It's make or break.
We
It's
don't
make or
want to
break.
go. Yeah, the stakes are extremely high for the Flash. They say they don't
Yeah,
really want to
I
do the
agree with Max on
Spider-Verse.
this.
And this is basically you're gonna see. Okay, see what you
How
got.
many times have you
Enough.
dropped on your head as a
Enough.
child to come up with a lame ass opinion like that?
Enough talking about potential where the DCE is going. This is it. This is
It's
all you got.
dead.
Everything is thrown on the table.
It's
That's
dead.
it. That's it. The conversations are going to be crazy after the
Blue
Flash comes
Beetle
out.
will save the DCU.
No.
Hail Blue Beetle.
No, I was
gonna-
Black Adam will.
The Flash
Black Adam
is
will.
the
Bull
Flash.
Our man.
effing shit.
The Flash
Blue,
is the
Blue
litmus
Beetle
test.
ain't gonna save Jack Diddley shit.
Okay, watch the language, Ambassador.
Damn. So what you're saying? So what you're saying
Well,
is,
you do what,
is
Saggy?
the Flash is sitting
You
on a
talk
hard
big, but
16.
you don't do jack shit.
You hold
Oh,
you
come
hold
on,
your-
no,
you
no, no.
hold
While
your
the
tongue.
dealer's
You
showing
I
a
wanna
face
have-
card.
You wait
I
right
wanna
there.
I want to have nice movie talk without all the swearing.
No,
I already had
I'm
the
into the
last
poker
few
reference.
streams demonetized. So let's chill out, man.
I'm just
This
saying that,
man's
like,
gonna save the
What?
DCU. This
Oh, I
man,
got something for Ambassador. You hold on. Y'all
Well,
the
keep
great
talking.
one.
I was
Oh
going to say, real
yeah,
quick,
yeah. I'm scared. I'm
I-
shaking. I'm so shaking.
I agree with Max because I think this movie is make or break for DC though. Because if the
Right.
Flash movie
Pretty much.
fails, then that's going to be very, very, very bad for the entire franchise as a whole, right? The entire DC brand. They got to win with that movie. If that movie fails in any way, creatively or business wise, like the house is already burning, but the Flash is meant to be the fire extinguisher. And if the fire extinguisher doesn't work, then the whole thing's screwed. You know. Thank you, Eddie. I was trying to make a point.
Well,
there. Thank you.
well, Max, can you make the case that Spider-Man: No Way Home feels like a celebration of Spider-Man on film, and the Flash feels more like we got to get this, like we got to nail this, we got to course correct this?
Look
Right.
at me, look at me, look at DC, look at us,
The-
look at us. We're,
no,
we're
the-
throwing everything at the wall to see if it sticks.
Yeah, you're
Like a
right.
gi-
You're right,
Like
Ambassador.
a like a giant
right,
dinosaur
that-
turd
where-
sticking to Max's boot.
Thank you. I gotta check my boots after the show to make sure there's nothing
We
there.
have to see if Black Adam makes the money they want first, because they have like the big. Look, the Rock is the biggest draw. He's the biggest He's the biggest actor that Warner Bros. Has ever got for the DC movies. Bigger than Ben Affleck, bigger than Henry Cavill, bigger than anybody they got. If he doesn't draw, now there's a major problem with the DCU.
Well, I do have to say that the Spider-Man No Way Home has earned its storyline, whereas the Flash, you know, they have to earn it when we actually see the film.
Also,
they deserve.
The multiverse is also not just Spider-Man; it's gonna be all the MCU too. It's not just Spider-Man.
Doctor Strange too.
Yeah, and the other properties. Remember, we just saw Loki. Kang he's going to the multiverse.
Can you say Shang-Chi?
Can you believe?
Can you say Eternals?
Yeah. Can you believe?
That new Eternals trailer, that was
it's
a
okay.
quality trailer, and it actually.
It's okay.
DC fanboy.
No,
DC fanboy.
Listen here. Now you called me a Snyder bro before, and now I'm a DC fanboy.
No, I called you
because
a
I'm
DC fanboy before, and I called you a DC fanboy again.
Because it's more integral to the whole thing. Like if this doesn't work, then I want it to work, and I'm being open-minded for it
I don't want it to work,
and
I'm gonna give you shit.
Yeah, okay. But that's why the stakes are higher for me for this film. Whereas the MCU, this is just another great movie for me. Like there's also Doctor Strange, there's also Shang-Chi, there's also the Marvels.
Shang-Chi. Say it with me. Say it with me.
No,
Shang-Chi.
they say Shang.
It's actually Shang-Chi. It is Shang-Chi.
Okay. Is it Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Everyone was. I was saying it like you, Ambassador. Everyone was correcting me.
Yeah, I had to keep correcting Max. It's Shang-Chi.
Unless RJ's wrong.
No. Like, listen to the trailers and the TV spots. They say Shang-Chi.
Multiverse of movies. Yeah, this would have been a great
Isaac.
episode for you to pop in. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about. Are you really going to leave, Saggy, if we stop talking about Spider-Man? Is Spider-Man all you want to talk about now? She's muted.
Because she just posted something.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Where? On what, Twitter?
Yes, I'll put a link in the private chat.
What
Jeez,
is
Louise.
this?
Oh, what's
I
going
just
on?
saw that. Oh, Ambassador.
What you do?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Now,
what
Ambassador,
happened?
when you see this, you watch your language, please.
Make sure you're sharing the audio, Max.
I can't play the music. I'm not playing that music.
Okay.
You better check your Twitter.
I muted when I watched it, so I hope you guys didn't hear it.
Okay, that's all right.
I don't think it bleeds through with this microphone. I'm not sure.
All right. I have other topics.
It just sounds really weird on the headphones.
I just heard it.
I gotta mute you, Ambassador, because I hear the music. Uh-oh, he's getting ready.
He's muted.
It's war now. This is war between the two.
Does you be nice
Is
to
that the best you can do, Saggy?
Oh, wow.
man.
He's
The
putting down
gauntlet
the
has been
gauntlet.
thrown
Is
down.
that the best you can do?
Nope.
You can
Oh,
you can burn all of those twits and the fandom nuisance to the ground, and it's glorious. And I am
Girl, Eddie.
That's the best you can do for me. That's the best you can do for me.
Okay.
That is some Mickey
I'm trying.
Look,
I'm trying-
Jumbo's here now.
Club
If the panel
crap.
cannot engage in movie talk, I'm going to kick people off this panel. I am gaining control of
Wait,
this
hold
match.
on. You're actually upset at people derailing the conversation?
Yes, and it's not
Wow.
me for once. Right. I want to talk about
Hey.
movie topics. I don't want your beef going on. All right,
Next,
Jar-
I do have a serious movie question. If the Flash doesn't work, if let's say these next few DCEU movies don't work, do you think they got to restart, they got to reboot?
Yes.
Because that's my fear when it comes to hearing about boycotting. It's they don't realize that if this actually
That's an
fails,
improvement, Eddie. That's an improvement.
Yes,
No, I'm
that,
serious.
it's gonna get rebooted.
Call
How
me
you
up
doing?
when you make that change. Call me up.
How you doing?
George, if it doesn't work,
Okay,
rebuild.
let's-
Rebuild.
all
Start from
right.
scratch.
Like, I feel like they might use the Batman, Matt Reeves, the Batman, to like reboot
Yeah.
this whole thing.
That's what they should.
Like, this is like a plan B for them.
Jarbo in the middle.
Probably will.
Jarbo in the middle. All right, Matt Jarbo, since you're here, I don't know how long you're going to stay. This is the main topic. We already covered it, but I want to hear you. Say you can only pick one. Which multiverse would you go with? What are you more excited about?
I already know his
and the
answer.
reasons.
I mean, if Ambassador already knows what I'm going to say, then I'd like to hear his.
Because I
his
watched,
pick.
I watched your stream from last night.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
You're
So
more
I mean,
more-
so I'm assuming what you're alluding to is that you think that I'm going to be more on the Marvel side of things.
yes.
Well, I hate to break it to you, actually, but you're absolutely right.
That's
'Cause,
okay.
like-
Well, I listened.
All right, well, all right, let's hear his reasons.
Listen.
I'm the one holdout for the Flash.
You're the only holdout for the Flash because you like to be more of a contrarian than I do.
All right, look who's talking.
He's
No,
not
I-
a contrarian. He's just a hardhead who doesn't know any better. A
Because-
contrarian
Well,
is someone who knows
He's
things
an
like-
optimist. He's an optimist for the Flash.
No,
He's an optimist because he's like,
let's hear Jarbo first, and then I'll
all
give
right,
my
okay. Here's the thing. I'm not a multiverse fan in general. All right. However, Marvel is earning it.
Right.
They're
I
earning.
said
They're
that.
putting. Yeah, they're putting in the legwork for it. DC's like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens. Like, like, who do we got? Who's available right now?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
You're like multiverse.
That's
All
all
right,
right.
that sounds good.
Michael Keaton. Here you go. Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Michael
Flash.
Keaton, who
Yeah.
has to go like, I had to read the script multiple times to understand it, and even then, I don't know. He might as well just come out and be like, they'll be like, so Michael, how is it that Batman ends up in this movie? And he'll just be like, midgets.
Probably Chris.
No,
Probably
he'll say
Chris.
money. Money's the reason why he's in it. I took the
Yeah.
Yeah,
paycheck.
he'd be like, Sonny,
bag.
Sonny, you want me to be more Spider-Man movies, please?
All
Yeah,
right.
Sony's like, we're so invested in this, we're now changing our name to Sony Spider-Man Universe instead of the Sony Pictures movie. Was it Sony Pictures character?
A ridiculous name.
Sony Pictures Universe of Marvel characters is what they called it last year, and it was redunculous.
Now it's calling it what? Sony Spider-Man universe.
Yeah. So they're just like, look, we because that's all they have is Spider-Man.
Well, this
And
is
that's-
the
only thing
Sandman.
that
I didn't notice this
thing-
before.
The thing that kills me is
Yeah.
the fact that they're delaying Venom 2. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know
It's
that
not
is
official,
Sandman.
but it's like pretty certain.
I
it's
thought it
the
was
same,
because it
but-
looks like a hand right there, like the
No,
thumb.
that's like Mysterio's creations, right? Like from this.
I think it's Sandman protecting Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I think Sandman is going to be more of a sympathetic villain where he doesn't
Well,
actually want to kill Tom Holland.
You're
Peter Parker.
the likely traitor of the Sinister Six. The betrayer of the Sinister Six.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
know
what
they're
he's
gonna
doing,
fight
that's
among
me.
each other. They're gonna fight among
All
each
right.
other because they're too
All right.
big of egos.
Let's
especially
give Rel the stage because he's a great supporter of the show, paying customer. Let's give our thoughts. Thank you, Rel, for the super chat. If
thank you,
DC
Rel.
has to reboot their franchise because of the Flash's failure at the box office, I'm going to become a Marvel shill. Okay, great comment.
I'd
Yeah.
start buying your Marvel Funko Pops, Rel.
Well, here's
Well,
yeah.
come over to Marvel. We have more fun here.
showing the Marvel
Hey.
side.
Well, here was my take, Matt. Oh my god. No, this is just all kinds of wrong. That's your boss. You're your own
What?
boss, Saggy.
It looks like a mixture of Retro Bro and her boss at work.
It's a boss.
That is very bizarre.
It's her and her boss at work's child. There you go. If they had a child. Okay.
Oh,
All right. So
okay.
here was my take, Matt. I think Marvel has earned it more. Okay. I honestly do, and I think there's a stronger chance of success for Marvel. But if you don't see this one, Marvel is still going to have some raising hits down the line. And I'm actually keeping an open mind. People have called me a Snyder bro. I'm saying, God damn it, Kelly. I'm trying to make a point. This dog is really getting in my
Max, your dog Torny. They're out so she can have some fun.
Please don't talk about my dog's life, that kind of life. I don't want to talk about it. She is fixed. She's not getting any. Anyway.
Kind of like you.
Well, that's why I'm mad. That's why I'm here. Thank you so much, Jarbo. I'm going away
That's
for
why.
the weekend.
See,
I'm
have you
taking
noticed
a
that over the span of the last like 6 months, Max has had to resort to wearing glasses? I wonder why his eyesight's getting so terrible. Show us your palms, big guy. How hairy are they?
Hey, Max, would you like some Midnight Edge personal lubricant for that bird?
He's like, I'm out.
I'm trying to make a point. I got paying customers here. I'm trying to actually have movie talk. Okay, so I am getting mad right now. Callie, I'm gonna lock you in the basement.
We learned that doesn't work.
All right. So they have earned it, but the stakes are higher with DC. If you're not going to the Snyderverse, show me what you got. I want to see what you could do. I'm really excited to see Michael Keaton come back and Batfleck, which did not have a real good finale for either character. Batman and Batman Returns were great, but they did, it just moved into Batman
the
Forever.
story.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I can understand that.
So the other character, the characters and the other characters, Doc Ock, Sandman,
Max,
they had their great arcs.
Yeah. Well, couldn't you argue though that the other Spider-Men never got a proper conclusion for their storylines either? I mean, Andrew and Toby didn't get a completed arc. Spider-Man 3 kind of felt like a good enough stopping place.
Yeah,
but not
but
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
It was a better stopping place than the original Batman. Yeah.
Spider-Man 3. There was no way they could have got a
should-
sequel to that.
Saggy, you and I
For
should
that.
team up and go after some people. It would be a lot of fun. There would be no stopping us.
I don't.
My one-liners, your graphics.
All right, H parts.
We could rule
So,
the
what
internet.
did you think? What did you think of my reasoning, Matt? Is it solid reasoning? Is it? Am I keeping open minded? You're just going to call me a DC or Snyder bro?
Honestly, I could barely hear you over the dog. So,
That's what
All
I'm
right,
saying.
I'm gonna take care of this shit.
I'm just. It's
He's pissed off.
Yeah,
oh,
Max.
hold on. Callie's gonna die.
Son of a bitch.
He's gonna come back and he's gonna hear silence.
You're just. It's just you're gonna hear a whimper and silence.
Me and Saggy's face is just you dirty mother humper. You
Well, Jarbo, before you came on, I asked the question, like, do you feel like No Way Home is more of a celebration for Spider-Man on film and The Flash is like a course correction, like, they got to get this right, or it's like doomsday for DC?
I think that's actually a pretty astute point.
Yeah.
I mean, this one feels like a, hey, guys, you all want to see some cool shit? Whereas
sounds
The Flash
cool.
is like,
Yes.
hey, guys, don't leave.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. It feels like this, like the MCU multiverse is more of a creative choice. It's more for a creative purpose. The Flash feels like it's just a business move to explain why they're making creative choices, like business moves.
Yeah.
Not really
Well, I mean,
for a creative reason.
I heard somewhere that, like, after Zach was supposedly going to complete his arc, that they were going to do Flashpoint and reset everything anyway.
I heard that rumor. I didn't know if that was true or not.
I've heard the rumor. I have no idea if that's true. But it's like, if that was always on the docket, then why is anyone even caring about completing the Snyderverse? Because it's all just not going to mean anything.
That
Anyway.
movie's probably been in development
All
for
right,
like
thank
5,
you,
6
H parts.
years.
I hope H parts is still here.
Callie
Since
is still
this
with us in spirit. Callie, the
this-
stream
this-
detractor.
That's not Callie. That's a golden retriever. That's a good dog. That is not my dog. My dog's a bad dog. That's not getting any. Thank you, Ambassador.
Wow.
For bringing that up.
Wait,
No,
hold on. What does that mean? What are you denying your dog? Are you just like, you showing her who's the cock of the walk?
Into that one,
Come
Max.
on. I just
You
had a
walked
stream
into
tonight.
that one.
You're like, my dog's not getting any.
Ambassador brought it up. I don't listen. I don't want to.
What, did you scrape the peanut butter off your balls and then taunt her with it? Like, what's going on here?
I should have done this. Sorry. You know what, viewers, members. I am very sorry for this disgrace of a movie talk. I am getting pissed off. I am actually angry. I was in a good mood before the stream, and you know what? Eddie's been a perfect gentleman tonight.
He started all this though. Man.
No, this look. We have a paying customer here. Has a question and a topic about movies, and such disrespect to H parts.
Okay, fine.
I don't.
Oh, I broke Brian. I broke Brian.
I do not want to know about peanut butter and pets and what
Yeah,
Jarbo
well,
does in his.
I don't have a dog, Max.
Yeah, But what in the world? I don't spend
What you
much
just
time
you
on.
came in, your dog was barking. Now your dog's quiet. You're like, well, my dog isn't getting any.
I
It's all like,
locked her in the basement. Well, that's because ambassadors
Was insinuating that his dog was in heat.
Right.
All right,
No.
so H
Yeah.
Sports 100
Not
$5.
All right.
Morning.
All the paying customers left. Thank you guys.
I just
I
wanted to
really
mention-
appreciate the support.
yeah, but
H
if we start
Sports
talking
back-
about the other stuff with
No, I
dogs,
was going to talk
new
about.
paying customers might come in.
I was going to.
I just
I
have
am
one
not.
thing.
I don't want those
whole
kind of
different clientele.
No.
I just
no.
have one thing
Hold
to
on.
say.
I want to talk about 007.
Yeah,
I am also
Max,
007.
Max,
Fine,
before
let's
you read
talk
that
about
super chat,
007.
he did a redo super chat to because he didn't type out his question correctly. The second one is what he's trying to say.
All right. Well, I'm going to address the wrong one first. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so he corrected.
Yeah, so
All
he
right.
says,
Well, where's the next
MGM.
one?
Yeah, he says redo MGM swapped the Spider-Man rights to Sony for 007. That's what happened. So MGM used to have the Spider-Man rights, but they swapped them to get 007. I didn't know that actually. I thought Sony always had it. So
Spider-Man film rights is like a story all of its own. Like the many different versions of Spider-Man they tried getting on film before Raimi.
Okay, let's just be candid here.
Well, I've heard some
Spider-Man
amazing-
film rights have been passed around the entertainment industry more than a dirty casting couch.
No,
I was going to say more than Max's dog.
I mean,
Would you
are
leave
they
my
bringing
dog
back-
out?
I do have a question
And-
about it. Are they bringing back Christoph Waltz for the next one?
yeah, he was in the new trailer actually.
Okay.
Oh, is there a new trailer that came out?
When I went to go see Black Widow, or no, not Black Widow. What came out recently? that I
Free
saw?
guy.
Free Guy.
Free Guy or something. It was some movie I saw recently. They had a new trailer in front of it.
Well, I appreciate the supports, H Barts, and I am a huge James Bond fan myself.
I'm a Bond fan. I love James
Yes.
Bond, man.
Wait, hold on,
Not
hold on.
Black Widow, the Suicide Squad. They play a new
Oh,
trailer
okay,
for
okay.
No Time to Die.
I do need to address something,
That's
and that
Warner
is
Brothers, of course.
multiverse of movies here says if Jarbo reads this comment, I will literally cancel myself. Okay,
Good job.
Where is
I'm just
that?
saying
Well, I have-
you've now I've acknowledged you, I've granted you my
Don't
time.
cancel yourself, Isaac. Come on the
Do
panel.
it. Do
I
it.
will kick some of these other fools out that are causing me big issues tonight.
This right here is like one of the most underrated James Bond movies
If you
of all.
kick me, Max, I
No,
will
you've been
destroy
behaving.
you.
You've been behaving.
Okay.
George Lazenby classic.
I'm sexy. I'm a sexy
Pretty
ambassador.
The only one.
Pretty much, I'm the only
Yeah.
one behaving tonight. Pretty much.
I'm
Me and
behaving.
George. Me and George married.
If your
Based
movie
on
madness,
to an early
if-
40s white man. How is that even remotely sexy? The only
You
person who thinks
will
I'm sexy
catch
is man
these
you were
ambassador.
so you were so
you are
wrong.
about
That's
to catch
not.
these hands, ambassador.
That is
It's a
not a
Louis
white man.
Armstrong song,
Oh,
man.
I'm not
We have all the
scared.
time in the world. Yeah.
And I just have one thing to say. Duck tits.
What
Like
the?
3 separate conversations going on.
I
at
have
once.
no
It's
idea
amazing.
what's going on.
This is what happens when you have
That's
like
for
9
Jarbo.
people in here.
The multiverse of
It's
stream.
Jarbo's fault.
That's for Jarbo.
Yeah, that's okay.
What's even the point? My viewers are getting upset. Don't get upset, Hans. If you have some movie related questions, type them in the chat. You don't have to pay. You don't have to
In
pay.
the private chat, you can cover it. It's a breakdown of
Hey,
the entire Warner
if they
Brothers
move-
CinemaCon presentation.
I'm just asking.
Where's that
If they
at?
move Venom
That's in
to
the private
January,
Okay.
they move
Well,
Venom
has-
to
has that
January,
been
they
confirmed?
rumored- No, I don't think it's been confirmed. But if they move it to January, does that Morbius gets moved back? Because I think that's
Yes,
Yeah.
Morbius gets moved back, and probably No Way Home as well. And if No Way Home gets moved, Doctor Strange 2 has to move as well because continuity-wise, they can't have No Way Home come out after. It has to come out.
Yes.
No Way Home has to come out before Multiverse of Madness. or
Oh, I
else
guess they
they'll
showed
mess
off a
up.
little bit of
Thank you,
Spider-Verse
Zentek.
2.
I am sorry. I do not want my.
They showed off a little bit of Spider-Verse 2, but barely anything. It was like a couple quick scenes, and that was it.
In Zentek, I want to have you on the show on a one-on-one for my OnlyFans series, especially more. I appreciate everyone being here though. But the
That's never gonna
multiverse.
happen with me.
I said have you one-on-one. Yes, I did, Ambassador.
When?
Uh,
Past hell freezing over?
Well, the multiverse is at the center of
Good
DC's lore mythology, though. You can end a universe with a multiverse story or begin one with it. It shouldn't really matter. It just needs to be a good movie. Okay.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I am just excited about the stakes of the not in Shifty Gizm, not actual stakes, but the stakes of the Flash movie and where it could go. And again, if you're not going to give me the Snyderverse, what do you got? There's no more next movie. This is it. That's
what
what
we were kind of talking about, because again, it's all or nothing with this Flash movie. If this film fails, then the whole house of cards is going to fall, right? Because like the whole thing gets screwed up. Because again, they're hedging all of their bets on it. They're putting all their ducks in this movie. All their cash in it, right? So,
I mean, I'm excited for both movies. I just feel like No Way Home, like there's more trust in No Way Home to get a better movie than with the Flash film. Now, again, we haven't seen a Flash trailer, but until then, we really just have to go based off the set photos.
Mm-hmm. And I do trust in Muschietti. I do trust in Muschietti.
Yeah.
And then I also am excited. There's a lot of characters being introduced in the DC in the Flash. If you don't forget, there's going to be Supergirl. Who else did they cast for this movie as a new character?
Supergirl, yes.
Supergirl, potentially a gender bent version of Mirror Master and someone else.
Mirror Master's in it? Oh, they're going
yeah,
to
but it's going to be a girl instead of a guy, apparently.
Well, Mirror Master was a female in the Arrowverse, too.
So that's another one up
I'm not surprised.
On the Spider-Man movie. Is there any new characters? Or is they all...
I think it's a surprise villain.
Jarbo broke the story with Mikey Sutton last night, so I mean, what's coming.
We haven't caught yet.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that part. Surprise villain?
It's Mephisto.
Yeah, Mephisto.
I think.
Oh yeah, that. Yes.
I am so freaking sick of Mephisto.
Well, I mean,
it's become a boy who's cried wolf scenario for the MCU.
Well,
True,
no, but
there's
it's
more
like
evidence this time, like concrete stuff.
that is true, and that's really funny though. Like, I don't know.
Leonardo
Ghost Rider, if they
Spider-Man,
introduce Ghost
James
Rider?
Cameron directing. Cancel. No, Isaac. We love you, man. Don't be.
I mean, they can introduce Nightmare. Nightmare's a Doctor Strange villain. Mephisto is not really a Doctor Strange villain. Nightmare is more of a Doctor Strange villain.
I mean, Nightmare and Mephisto either way.
Nick Hammond, that's a good question. Just about anybody could take Eddie's place at this point.
Oh man,
no one can.
That's
take
messed
Eddie's
up, dude.
I'm kidding.
all the time he's put in here.
Look at this beautiful Eddie. All the streams he's got taken down. No, Eddie's got his place here. Okay. I'm getting a big... Geeks is getting a headache. We can't have that.
Because he's laughing so hard. Didn't you read the comment beforehand? They go in sequence. He laughed so hard, he was getting a headache.
Whoa.
And now his ribs are hurting him, or vice versa.
Music Man, yeah, there's enough news going on today that I'll go live. I was not going to. I was not going to.
I don't want to go live.
I didn't. I'm tired, man.
Dude, just take the night off.
There's like CinemaCon, like there's Batman footage. There's a big story that just dropped in Variety.
There's nothing to really look at.
No, dude. Okay, do you remember the old Nirvana album? The one with the kid on it? Nevermind, right? It's like their best album. The kid just sued Nirvana alleging CP.
Oh Lord!
What?
Oh my!
Yeah,
God.
that article just dropped freaking 20 minutes ago.
Well, I don't want to cover that.
That's a wild story, man. Like,
no,
dude,
I will look into it.
Because you know who's gonna get hit on that one? If it's gonna be Courtney Love. So I'm kind of like, by all means, you know what? Like, this kid's getting revenge for Kurt Cobain 20 years later, 30 years later.
Well,
it's just a money grab, though. That's a money grab.
I know. I just feel like Courtney Love had something to do with Kurt Cobain. You know, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
I've never not thought that, and a lot of Nirvana fans have never not thought that she had something.
Well, her whole album.
I thought she had something to do with it.
The whole album, the whole album after he passed sounded exactly like he was majorly making that album.
The whole album, you mean?
The whole album really sounded like Kurt, Nirvana, really hardcore, and that album was really good, and the rest of the whole album were good, but not as good as that one. I think he was overworked and very in a not good place. Obviously there, but the relationship there. I assume that the relationship was as toxic as Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. That's my assumption, but I have no actual facts to base that off.
I mean,
Just
hell,
But with
I was in high school when Kurt Cobain killed himself, supposedly. A lot of my friends were tore up because a lot of them were Nirvana fans, and I'm like, I'm not the biggest Nirvana fan, but yeah.
That was a big one. I want to watch a really good documentary on it. I have to find one. If anyone recommends a good one. Okay.
Well, Bradley, hey, Bradley, if you know the name of the documentary, put it in the chat so we can look it up later. 'Cause I'd love to watch that myself. Because
I might have to do that on a watch party.
Well, each word says Matt
Kurt and Courtney, is that called that?
Shows
Kurt
up
and
when we
Courtney?
need him. Yeah. Yes, he does.
Kurt and Courtney, filmmaker by Nick Broomfield. Is that it?
Hans brings up a good point though about the Kurt Cobain thing.
Venom 2 is getting delayed. That's what everyone says.
They're saying that like the report is that Sony might, depending on
again,
how
they're gonna wait to see how Shang-Chi does.
It came from Vulture, right? Came from Vulture.
It came from Vulture via a paywall article, right?
Yeah, paywall, yeah.
And apparently, in that same article, they said that Marvel might delay their entire slate, including Eternals, if Shang-Chi underperforms.
Yeah.
Which
I think Eternals is going to go Disney Plus.
Probably.
I agree.
Yeah, I just think so.
Too.
I don't think there's hype for that movie.
Premiere access.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
It's a perfect release date for that movie. It's right in the middle of award season. It's right before the big winter rush of films. I mean, I agree. Like, I would just do it premiere access, honestly.
Yeah, do a small theatrical run, put it on premiere access, get whatever money you can, because not a lot of people care.
I mean, I care. I mean, I want to see it.
I care. I would love to go see it in theaters, but I'll be happy to watch it on.
But are you as excited as you were for Endgame?
No, of course not.
No,
that's the point.
In terms of the pantheon of movies right now, it's not my most anticipated, but I still want to see it.
I still want to see it. I mean, because it's one of my favorite teams from Marvel. I mean, it's tied into so many other different aspects of the Marvel universe. I mean, think about it. The Eternals are essentially the proto mutants.
Yeah.
Essentially what the Eternals was an experiment by the Celestials to create super beings. I mean, they are essentially like the new gods for DC in a lot of ways, if you think about it.
I'm still excited for it. Yes.
Really
Protoss
like
X brings up another thing. I really hope to see a Matrix 4 trailer. I'm excited and concerned as well. I have to.
Where do you go in Matrix 4?
Well,
yeah.
In the article I posted in the private chat, they broke down the footage that they showed at CinemaCon. It sounds amazing. Like, I'm actually pretty excited for this movie.
Oh, really?
It actually sounds legit.
When does it come out?
December. Comes out this December.
Wait, which one?
Matrix Resurrections. Matrix 4.
Yeah.
Matrix.
Yeah, it's got even less marketing than Spider-Man No Way Home.
There's also to get back to some movie topics here. There's also Ghostbusters Afterlife reactions coming out, so I thought we'd go over them. I didn't
read any of them yet, so I don't know.
So we could go over those two, and I'm sure Matt will cover this as well, probably.
We talked a little bit about the Ghostbusters thing last night, but there was a lot going on. Like, I wanted to cover the Mandalorian being canceled thing, and
what is that?
That was from. Well. So here's the thing: it's coming in from Star Wars only, but I reached out to Jason Ward and I asked Jason Ward from MakingStarWars.net if he knows anything about it, and he said no. But he feels like that seems like the evolutionary process. It's evolving Mando into something else. Like, I don't think they're going to be done with the character, but I think after season 3, they're going to move it into another thing. Like, it's going to move into Heir to the Empire or whatever they're going to do next.
Yeah.
Probably.
So,
correct me if I'm wrong, Jarbo, but wasn't Mandalorian originally slated just to be 3 seasons?
No, there was never a timeline associated with any of it. It was never. I mean, like if I recall, I heard something. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but like I thought I heard 5.
They could do a different series and just have Mando show up in it too, as a kind of somewhat.
Well, okay, so
in the end of season 2 was decent. Like, it kind of had,
Yeah. Well,
the end of season 2 almost was like a finale to the entire show.
But think about what. Well, okay, so think about the concept of the Mandalorian, right? Lone gunslinger, bounty hunter, finds this child, has to protect the child, goes through season 1, season 2. Season 2, the child leaves, goes off with Luke Skywalker. Okay, cool. What's Mando gonna do now? Well, Mando's got the Darksaber, which means he kind of runs Mandalore, and now they got to figure out like what to do about the oncoming threat. Well, that oncoming threat is Thrawn. And that is going to be, I mean, look at the ending of the Bad Batch with Mount Tantus, like the cloning at the end of that. Clearly, they're leading into Heir to the Empire. They're leading into the sequel trilogy. They're putting out the breadcrumbs right now. So whatever happens with Mando season 3 is probably going to evolve it into the next phase.
Well, now, if I remember correctly, season 3, I think, then this may just be rumor, was going to be them retaking Mandalore from the Empire, because there were hints dropped by, her name, what's her name?
Katie Sackhoff?
Bo-Katan, that Mandalore, the planet itself, wasn't completely destroyed by the Empire. They were just mining the ever-loving hell out of it for weapons and so on. So my guess would be, if they're collecting weapons and ships and everything else across the board to retake Mandalore, that's where season 3 is going to pick up. Now, is there a possibility that Book of Boba Fett could tie into this somehow? Maybe.
Yeah, well, it all is. It all is. It's all going to. We don't know what Book of Boba Fett is going to be about. There's no synopsis. There's really nothing. We don't know anything.
Now, is this still slated to release this year?
Yep. Oh, they've already filmed it. It's already in post-production right now.
Yeah. I would anticipate we'll probably get a trailer October, maybe?
For a trailer? Yeah, we'll get a teaser, and then they'll probably give us a full thing at Disney Investor Day. The Disney Plus Day.
Once is mad the Eternals did not invite him to defend Earth. Could you see Jarvel in that line of Eternals? I could see him in there. What if Eternals is a surprise hit? What if everyone's expectations are so low? Because I don't think anyone's really looking forward to it. What if it's really, really good?
I think it would be a solid movie. I just don't think it's going to be earth-shattering like some people.
I would be more interested if Matt
Shang-Chi is the one I'm like, I can't wait. Like, I just want to be next Friday already. I just want to go see that movie.
Now here's something that I've kind of been tossing around in my head.
Thank you, H-Parks, by the way, yes.
Ever since I've seen the trailer for Shang-Chi, and I've seen this new trailer for the Eternals. What if Shang-Chi and the Eternals tied together somehow? Because there's a lot of mysticism and there's a lot of very earthbound stuff, but there's also a lot of prehistory, the Marvel universe that's tied in both to the Eternals and into Shang-Chi.
They've been around for 7,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're dealing with ancient Chinese mythology. What now? I know the backstory behind the 10 Rings. Now, granted, they've modified.
She's still okay to me, Scipio.
Yeah. Ignore him. What does he know? He doesn't even like Cruella. Screw you, Scipio.
I didn't see Cruella yet. I am looking forward.
That was a really good movie.
I'm looking forward to it. My wife already saw it somewhere.
I know like why she's mad at the Dalmatians, and I'm just like, that sounds like the stupidest thing ever.
Well, don't tell me. I don't spoil it for me.
I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Well, Nick Hammond here. I thought about doing like an apology video on my Kathy Kennedy getting fired, but I was absolutely right about. I still don't believe Rian Johnson's getting his trilogy. I still don't believe it. There's nothing. Even if Feige said Max, you're completely wrong. I won't believe it till I see a trailer. I will not believe it.
Here's the thing, and this is something Jarbo has said, and this is something I have agreed with for a very long time. The reaction to what Johnson did with Last Jedi has been so polarizing and so negative that I would very likely doubt that Kennedy or anybody else at Lucasfilm would allow him near anything Star Wars related. He's better off just going off and doing his 10 million Knives Out movies, and he can shove a knife in a certain part of his body for all I care, so he can never reproduce for all
I'm gonna melt brains here. I'm gonna melt some brains here.
I think they already
he's gonna direct a trilogy. Okay. of Mandalorian episodes, and you're gonna love them.
I'll skip them
But
deliberately.
He ends the Mandalorian.
It'll be the last three. It'll be the finale. He'll direct all three of those episodes, and you'll love them.
All right.
And everybody will rethink The Last Jedi. Maybe it was an underrated work of genius.
Ryan Johnson now has a trilogy. It's called the Knives Out trilogy that he's making.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't wait to see Knives Out 2, by the way. I love the first one. So
I did.
That's why I don't think he's doing a Star Wars trilogy.
Okay.
$450 million to do his own original content. Why in God's name would he come back? However,
Saggy's still alive?
yes, she is. She's messing around on social media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's making fun of me because I threw heat at her. It's okay. I don't care. This is what we do. This is what me and Saggy do. I throw shade at her. She throws shade at me. She does this. I do that. It's what we do.
I'm just wondering how I'm going to get through all the. I did a lot of research today. I have so many topics.
You have so many topics, and you bring on 9 people. You're never going to get there.
Well, I sent out the link like normally, and I appreciate everyone coming on. But
no, you didn't, because I had to throw shade at you to get me to bring me in.
Aaron.
Oh, bye, Aaron. Thanks, man. Phil TMNT. But yes, H Sports, I want to see Iron Fist and Shang-Chi team up as well. Do you want it to be that Iron Fist from Netflix, though, or is it going to be a recast? That's the thing.
I want it to be that Iron Fist, but that's just if you're going to bring back Matt Murdock, if you're Charlie Cox, and like everybody else, you know what? You bring back Finn Jones because he was part of the team.
Mm.
You work on it, you make it better, but like you bring him back because he's part of the team.
I never finished the second season. I never started even second season of Iron Fist. I want to go back and watch that. But definitely after Warrior. Warrior's amazing. Is another. I just keep. Oh man, that show is so good. So let's get back to the Ghostbusters Afterlife reactions to see what people are saying.
All right, well, I'm gonna dip. I got some stuff to do before I go live tonight, so I just wanted to pop in and derail everything.
Actually, it helped. Thank you. It did help.
It was good. I'm glad. Which way?
No, really. I mean that. I said I look forward to the replay. Really.
Oh yeah, thank you. A lot of people have been liking Hollywood After Dark, so I'm very happy. That we've been getting the support.
But the viewers watching this replay are gonna give me hell. Be like, I can't. There's too much talking over and dogs barking, and it's not. It's no one's fault. It's just. There's a lot going on today. That's all. Yes. But I appreciate everyone coming on. I don't want to say that I'm. It's my fault. I'm failing tonight. Music Man. See you later, Matt. Yes, we'll see you on 3 Buck Theater, Hollywood After Dark.
God damn it, Saggy.
Saggy's out there with the worst neck beard in existence.
Oh no, what's the name?
Mad Hardo. Well, sometimes.
I can make this my new emoji, members. Thank you for the support. I do have a new emoji spot. I could do Saggy Jarbo, or something like that.
Yeah. Was it Max? You've been saying you were saying that you wanted to do the emojis for my channel.
Yeah, if you have ideas, I'm pretty good at making them real quick. For
Welcome
sure.
to Hollywood After Dark. Matt Hardo.
Don't breathe like that. What are you talking
I
about?
want to talk about OnlyFans and how it's so sad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, I'm Matt.
Oh
Hardo.
my god. Oh my god.
This is definitely get monetized.
Oh god. Oh, I can't help it. Looking at myself, I'm coming.
This is golden.
We've lost Max, ladies and gentlemen. Officially,
Well, Brian,
the
you
show
you're in
has
charge.
gone
Max
on.
is
Jesus Christ.
Blasphemer.
What were we talking about again?
We were talking about
Ghostbusters?
Afterlife.
Ghostbusters.
Oh,
Ghostbusters,
you know, dude, when he's looking in the cupboard and like the marshmallows, the marshmallows are like fucking roasting each other.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Tim, you think this escalated quickly? Go over to Jarbo's stream a couple of nights ago when he's talking
Please
about
cover
vagina.
Ghostbusters Afterlife reactions. Does anybody have a reaction to it?
Yeah, I'll pull them
Okay,
up right
okay,
now.
fine.
Actually, yeah.
All right.
Okay, fine. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Well, obviously, someone survived. Perhaps it was Viz Glortho. And hi, I'm Viz Glortho, and I'm Keymaster of Gozer. Nice to meet you. And I would like some coffee, please.
All right, Ghostbusters Afterlife early reactions call it the sequel fans always wanted. The first reactions to Ghostbusters Afterlife have begun rolling in, and critics are hailing it as the true sequel fans of the franchise have always wanted. Ooh, I know.
Man, that is subtle shade to Paul Feig.
I know.
Subtle.
I'm a little
right on the
upset
chin.
as somebody who slightly enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. So,
bad taste.
So this comes from Jason Garasio saying Ghostbusters Afterlife. Wow. Was not expecting how heartfelt it was. Has a very childlike Spielberg vibe to it, and Jason Reitman is extremely loyal to the original. Caitlin Booth here says Ghostbusters Afterlife was really great. As someone who isn't a massive fan of Ghostbusters, I still had so much fun even without understanding all the references. A ton of heart with the great cast. New and old fans are going to love it. Stay through the credits. Just saw Ghostbusters Afterlife thanks to CinemaCon and Sony. It felt like Jason Reitman's love letter to his father and daughter while making a great Ghostbusters movie of his own. I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife. Sorry, no review, but what I can say is that it's the best of the series, full stop. Stupendously well written, not leaning to our nostalgia, and telling a story better than even the original could muster. A winner in every sense. That's shocking to hear someone say it's actually better than the original, though, to be fair. I don't know it's going to be that good, but...
So I guess this means the movie's not getting delayed if like they're showing the screening and people are already reacting to it.
That remains to be seen, man.
Let's hope.
Jermaine,
I really want to be able to go to
Lucier.
the movies for the next couple of months and see some good stuff instead of seeing nothing.
So Jermaine Lucier says Ghostbusters Afterlife is the sequel fans have been waiting decades for better and for worse. It's got great new characters, lots of surprises, and plenty of laughs with just the right amount of nostalgia. I loved it so much, but it's not without some issues. Mainly, it packs so much into it that there are big leaps in logic and plot that hold it back from really firing on every cylinder. But when it works, though, especially the kid stuff, damn, it works, just as sometimes it doesn't. Overall, though, I cheered, cried, and can't wait to watch it again.
Hey.
Yeah.
I get behind a review like that. I mean,
here you go. Everyone's favorite man on the internet, Sean O'Connell, watched the movie and said, saw Ghostbusters Afterlife at CinemaCon. It's good. A solid continuation of the first two films. Nostalgia for the original and a strong turn by McKenna Grace as Egon's daughter. Paul Rudd gets the best lines. Fans will dig it.
Well, I think these reviews are a lot more articulate
hold on.
Trash.
Do you want?
Thank you, RJ. Thank you.
Yes. I have something funny to share.
I'm
though.
calmed down. I was really mad. It's not anyone's fault. It's just like I have trouble controlling this many people on the panel. That's all. It's on me.
Would you like to see what your favorite person in the world, Max, said about the movie?
Who? Oh no! God damn it!
I thought you were talking about Grace Randolph.
Oh, I don't. Why does he get to see it?
He's on cloud 9. Wow, I loved it.
I will just have you
care.
know. Thank you, people watching too. We had up to 45 viewers when I was off. And RJ was reading.
Yeah, I wish you were on cloud 9 and then plummeted to your
Josh Gad.
Okay, what does Salty Nerd say? What does Salty Planet say?
He says, I just saw Ghostbusters Afterlife and I'm still in shock. I'm on cloud 9. Oops. Wow, I loved it. I'll need a day to process it, and I can't get the smile off my face. I'll film a proper reaction tomorrow. No spoilers.
You're supposed to seek
I
medical
don't
attention.
care.
Did I see Josh Gad on there?
Yes, Josh Gad saw the movie.
Send it to Enosh.
Oh, jeez. Having seen this movie, I can confirm that this is everything you've been waiting for and so much more. Also, bring the tissues. I don't know if that's for crying or for something else, Mr.
Is
Gad.
Josh Gad in this?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh
So
wait,
there you go. It's pretty mostly positive. So
Protoss X, did he? I'm sorry, I'm not on camera. I gotta chill out. I've just been.
yeah. Signor
Saggy left. Oh, bye, Saggy.
Signor did call John Campia a shill. Yes.
Where's that clip?
I don't care.
The Britney guy? Come on.
The Britney grifter.
Show for
I
Britney,
do not
huh?
give a rat's ass in hell would Signor or Campia have to
Wait,
say
he has a
anything.
Britney song? Wait, what?
Yeah, he created a Britney song.
No, he didn't. No,
You're
don't
lying.
make this up.
No, he made a post saying he wrote a song.
No.
No.
Excuse
there's
me?
no
Creep.
way.
Are you serious?
No way.
Where is this gold?
This is stalkerish, guys.
Did the panel see it?
No.
I
No,
don't want to.
I don't watch
No.
Signal. I don't
No,
want to
I'm
waste
not-
my time.
No, but he said
I
wrote
would
a song
rather
and he shared
smash
it.
myself in the head with a sledgehammer.
Well, if you keep giving me hell on my show, Ambassador might happen. No. What did he say? He said I wrote a song.
Yes,
for
he did
Britney,
do a song.
and he said the
Oh my
lyrics.
god.
He didn't sing it though.
Yo, he's
Please.
a stalker. I'm just gonna call him a stalker.
Bradley, if there's a song, please post a link to it. I need to see this.
Well,
badly.
I'm not playing it on
It's on
air.
YouTube. It's
No
on his
copy.
channel.
Oh my god. No way. No way. It's on
Popcorn
Popcorn
Planet,
Planet.
yes.
Oh my god.
Paul's channel and watch his news video. It's on there. Okay.
Please, okay,
Max.
I know you don't
well,
want to play for
okay.
copyright reasons, but I
Yeah.
feel like we need to watch this. We need to watch it.
I will watch it as soon as we end the show. I actually had. No, the reason I'm so frustrated is because I had a lot of movie topics to go through. That's all.
Well, what other topic do you want to talk about, man? Like,
the Ghostbusters. Well, I wanted to try to get a few nice movie topics and not the Friday night. You know what show before I leave.
well, it's all good. Are you looking forward to What If at midnight tonight?
Yeah, I am. I don't know what I haven't seen a trailer or a tease. I don't know.
I don't know what
if
the next
is.
one's going to be, but
I
I'm
already
looking
know
forward
what
to
it is because the Marvel
I
Twitter
don't
posted a
need,
trailer
I don't
for
care.
the
I'm just gonna
episode.
watch it.
I won't spoil what it is then because you guys don't know. It sounds really cool. It sounds really
no,
cool.
I mean, which one is it? I mean, we all kind of know roughly about which episode.
It focuses on Nick Fury and Black Widow. Those two
okay,
characters,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Right on.
That's
See,
what I heard.
now I'm interested. I might stay up tonight and watch that. So,
Yeah.
there we go.
So Rel says Andy's song
wish I
should
could,
be
but I got
called
work.
"I'm a Shill for You."
I'm
Yes.
a shill for you.
Blinded Braille is hilarious. Loves that salty emoji. You can't see it in StreamYard, but you can see it on.
Hey, that's a lot of tears.
I'm gonna go watch Paul's. I'm not gonna watch it here, but I'm gonna watch that definitely. He's saying, "Oh my goodness."
Oh man.
He has no basis to complain about anyone. I am extremely excited about the future for anime. I think covered this a little bit on Matt's channel last night about the Cowboy Bebop. I gotta stop. Ambassador, you're in the anime, right?
Yes.
What's that, Ambassador?
Yes, so I am. What I was gonna say is I saw the official trailer, not that one trailer that they released a month or so ago. I saw the official trailer for Star Wars Visions, and I have to say, I'm excited for this. I am really, really excited for this. Yeah, I am familiar with Cowboy Bebop, and yes, I am happy to see John Cho.
He looks amazing. I didn't know how.
Yeah, it looks
well,
solid.
there was a strong possibility it would look cheesy, because that outfit's kind of very unique. I think he looks good. Now there's been critics of
I'll say this: the costume design looks really cool. I'm liking the way this looks so far. Obviously, Ein is the star of the show here. Perfect casting. They picked the right actor to play Ein. Good job, Netflix. I'm so proud of you. Ein's the dog, by the way. That's
Netflix. You get a gold star and a cookie.
Ein is the dog. That's the joke.
No, there have
apparently
been critics
there's
that
no Ed,
are not.
There's no Ed. Where the hell's Ed?
We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know unless it's.
It looks better. I'll say this. It looks better than I thought it would. It doesn't look as
Right.
bad as I thought it would.
Now, there's been a lot of criticism about the fan service and sexiness of Faye. I think this actress looks amazing.
Yeah, but Max,
she
she's not
looks fine.
but Max, she's not showing all of her skin, so obviously it's censorship. Okay.
You know what?
It's not true to the original. We need big flopping boobs.
Well,
No,
we
we
do
don't.
need those.
I'm being really sarcastic.
There's an old saying.
But I
anything more
actually
than a handful, you get
It's
yourself
not
in trouble.
realistic. Okay,
I
if you're
would-
doing something live action, you want some air of realism to
it's
it.
gonna make it look
Yeah,
silly.
you
I mean,
can't.
wait,
You can't have
wait
some.
for the hub parody if you really want that.
Well, I was going
Hey.
to say the best part about this
Can't
is
have
Yoko.
some talentless porn actress playing Faye Valentine. You gotta have an actress who can actually act.
Right.
Just
And
saying.
it's not fair to make ladies wear scantily clad stuff. Yes, there's a lot of male drawers that like to, go really
Sulu
extreme
looks
on
good,
certain
man. I like that,
aspects.
though.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to. And then I did Google Faye cosplay to see how it would look in real life, and I gotta say, it kind of looks a little silly if they go too accurate to the comic or the anime. I mean, the anime and the manga. It looks a little silly. It looks like a cosplayer. You don't want the star of your new series that's based on anime and manga to look like just like a cosplayer. You want it to look like they are in their world and their environment. I think if they went if they went too close, it's just going to look like they're cosplaying. So I like the way she looks there. The outfit's fine, and I'm sure she could still.
I didn't
pull
know
off-
this. Apparently, Christopher Yost is writing the show. I didn't know that. Christopher Yost is the writer behind Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and he's written like a bunch of like Marvel stuff, like X-Men, the first couple Thor movies, Thor Ragnarok. So, I was gonna mention the thing that's most exciting about this is that the composer for the show, like who's doing the music, is Yoko Kanno, who did the original soundtrack for the original anime, and she's amazing. So the music in the show is gonna be fantastic. It's just I just worry about the scripts and how it's gonna be directed,
Yes,
but. I'm optimistic. Maybe if they nail this, then that could be good. Good costume design is only going to get you so far, though. It really is all going to hinge on the writing, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
I like John Cho. I liked him in all his roles. I'm looking for another way for him to shine, and I really hope this is it. And it really to bring up the anime to live action genre that's not been so good so far.
No.
Now this,
I
I think people are talking about.
have a
Go ahead,
question.
Investor. Yes, go ahead, Investor.
I just had a quick question. Did anybody hear when season 2 of Raised by Wolves is going to be premiering? Because Dawson was good enough to drop a tweet on Twitter and everything yesterday about it.
I'd be
it's gonna
interested in that. Yeah.
Well, me and Dawson and everything. When I first met Dawson, he and I did reviews for season 1. Season 2 is supposed to premiere September 30th, I believe, on HBO Max.
I never finished season 1. I need to go back. That's one that I was really into, and then I just dropped off the last few episodes.
Yeah,
and I
Max. I'm probably going to do a rewatch of season 1 just so I can get refamiliarized with the world again. This, please, Sony, don't delay it. Just go ahead and release it in October.
The trailer. Well, why don't you do the trailer and say December
to the
for
movies?
Well, here's the question I'm asking: why did they release the trailer for Spider-Man and say it's coming out in December, and then say this is definitely being delayed?
Well, it's not 100. Again, they're going to wait to see how Shang-Chi does first. But the issue that comes with this is that they have no other choice. Originally, they were going to either delay till October or January. They delayed to October just to give it a chance for a second, just to wait and see how things play out. I don't know. I don't think it's again. If this movie gets delayed, then Spider-Man gets delayed too, and that's going to be a domino effect. So if you really want to make sure none of these movies get delayed, I won't tell anyone what to do, but I advise you to get vaccinated and go see Shang-Chi opening weekend. That'll send the message that they want. Well, I know. I'm just saying, it's like general population.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying, RJ. I get you.
Well, I have a theory. Do you think maybe it's getting delayed because October is so full and December there's only one movie coming out besides Spider-Man? There's a lot of competition in October, No Time to Die, Dune, Halloween Kills. I thought it was a mistake to delay to October.
Yeah, it's a busy month for sure.
I felt October it comes on the same day as Halloween and The Last Duel, same day.
I know it may not still may not make as much money, but September, I think they would have been better off staying in September.
I'm going to say this: as much as I'm looking forward to The Last Duel, and I did a reaction to the trailer a few weeks ago, I would rather go. I'd rather get that on home video or on VOD or something like that. And I want to go see. Granted, I still need to see the first Venom. Yes, I have not seen it. I'm going to pick up a copy secondhand or something at some point and watch it. But I would rather go watch Let There Be Carnage over The Last Duel. Me and Myth says that'll be something we probably will buy to have in our collection, our movie collection, which is already big enough as it is. I want to see I want to see Let There Be Carnage over The Last Duel. The only real competition I would say, if Let There Be Carnage is released the same time, or it's still in the same month, the only real competition it's going to have is Dune, because Dune is going to be big in October. So I think, and as much as I hate to say this, I think The Last Duel is going to probably get crushed. And I'm kind of sad to say that, because it's something that the missus recommended to me, and I'm actually interested in it. But being realistic about this, October is probably going to belong to, if they don't delay, it's going to belong to Let There Be Carnage. It's going to belong to Doom, because let's be honest, no one really cares about Halloween Kills, and well, really nobody's going to care about The Last Duel.
I would argue that Halloween Kills will be a big movie, given it's coming out in October, right before Halloween. Plus, the first one did so well. The trailer did have a lot of traction to it. The Last Duel will probably be a smaller hit, but it'll be like one of those awards kinds of movies that like fans will rush out to see it on the box office, but they'll watch it eventually on home video and stuff.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. The only real draw with The Last Duel, and not saying that it doesn't have a good cast, it has a very good cast. I mean, you've got Adam Driver, you've got Ben Affleck, you've got Matt Damon. But the other really big draw for that is the person who's in charge of production or directing, and that's Ridley Scott. And as much as I love Ridley Scott, I do. And hey, Music Man, dude, if you're hyped for Halloween Kills, cool. I'm not saying I'm hating on Halloween Kills. I kind of checked out with Michael Myers with Halloween H2O. That was the last Halloween movie I saw. I have the first.
The new one's really good. I think you'd like the new
I like
one,
the
to be
new
honest.
one. I do like it.
I might give it a try sometime. It's not on my list to do for.
Let's talk about this potential project. I actually really wanted to see Jason Momoa and The Rock team up for like a buddy cop thing.
Actually, I would like this better. I think these two would have better chemistry.
All right, Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista developing a buddy cop project together. I think that's going to be fire. That's going to be good box office. Man, talk about intense action.
Are we talking like Tango and Cash, or like no?
Oh, that'd be good.
Okay. Here it says, how did the stroke of genius come about? Well, according to Momoa, it started when he got a text from Bautista saying we should work together. I like this type of story better. It's just like, yeah, he literally texted me 4 days ago. We need to do a buddy cop film. I like buddy cop films. We are on C and Dune together. Oh, that's right. And I said, you know what? I watched that first season of C. Right. I did not really get into it, but I would give it another shot. But I just don't want to get Apple Plus or whatever it's called. And I said,
he has a movie on Netflix just came out. I didn't see it yet.
And he said, let's do it in Hawaii. Yes, that's great. And I said, let's do it. I have an idea. So it's off to the races. We're doing it now. Okay.
James Corden. Okay, on James Corden show.
Go for it. And yeah, I completely forgot because Batista is playing Raban and Jason Momoa is playing Duncan, Idaho. So I completely forgot. Hell, that might be where they got the whole idea, because they were working on that movie together. Like, hey, dude, I'm going to get in touch with you.
And Batista's gone better at comedy, because his one weakness was like in the movies was like being funny and stuff. He's gotten much better at that. And Jason Momoa is...
Go ahead, Aaron.
Jason Momoa
and Jason Momoa is actually like he's been like I think been underrated for years, because he's been in other projects until he got cast for Aquaman. I think they really saw the value and how good of an actor he really is.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, here's the comments from Momoa.
Just let me say this real quick, Max, and then you can go. The reason Batista has gotten better with his comedic acting, he's been around James Gunn. Gunn is a good comedic director, and he knows how to craft that sort of thing. And I would bet you money that Batista's like, hey, dude, how do you do this? How do you write good, witty dialogue for your stuff? And Gunn's is like, hey, Come on. I'll help you out.
Well,
So,
well, it says
go ahead.
It's,
Go ahead, Max.
it sells it itself, bro. Momoa said, Dave loves wearing Speedos. I love wearing board
Bradley,
shorts.
yes.
And both of us with our shirts off. He'll be grumpy and I'll be charming. Boom. It sells itself, bro. I have the hair. He doesn't have the hair. We cover
See,
all
Brian.
the demographics.
There
I
you
gotta
go.
actually not that we have time now, but I'm gonna watch that on James Corden because I love me some Momoa too. Definitely anything he's in. I've been a fan since Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
gonna-
that's-
I'm gonna
Hey,
take
get
off,
my
y'all.
regards.
Have a good.
All right,
Later,
thanks,
Brian.
Brian. Thanks, Brian.
Give my
Take care,
regards to
Brian.
the Poindexter.
You know, he's in like the last season of Baywatch. Jason Momoa.
I did not.
He was?
and I'm kind of glad.
Yeah, check out. He was in
didn't-
Baywatch.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
Very
All right,
young,
so
very
if
young
anyone
man.
has anything in the chat, get some chat questions in here. If you have some comments or questions about movie talk or entertainment, games or whatever. What do you have there, RJ?
Oh, it's the Great Protector from Shang-Chi.
Oh.
I had to open it
that's
because
a
the box got
goodness.
crushed, but yeah.
Ooh.
You know, we stopped collecting pops, but I'm like, I kind of want that one. That's
Yeah, I
cool,
didn't
right?
want to open
That's
it, but
nice.
the box got crushed when it shipped from Amazon. I was kind of upset about that, but I decided to open it. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry. to hear that.
I'm one of those guys that likes to keep stuff in boxes when it comes to Funkos,
Like,
at least. So.
I'm careful with
I'm
my
the same
when I
way.
get toys from Amazon. When they come in boxes, it kind of like ruin the
90%
boxes.
of the time, I've had a good experience where they don't get crushed. This is the one
Yeah.
bad time it's happened.
Chat, if you're
RJ,
there,
you
say
playing Dice
something
Ready?
so I know you're alive. Iron Fist drag. Okay.
RJ, just out of curiosity, are you going to be getting the Hydra Stomper Funko?
He has it.
I already have it.
Oh, do you? Oh,
I've seen
I
it.
hate you.
Show him.
I hate you, but not really.
All right, so here is Slash Film article. Because I've been getting interested in more action, kung fu, samurai, and then we're also talking about
no idea
Cowboy
what this
Bebop
is.
in anime. This is a live action adaptation of a classic anime and manga, Rurouni Kenshin. It's a very violent anime series of manga about a samurai. I remember watching the anime back in the day, and I've seen this on Netflix. I just don't know if they have all three. But the daily stream says the Rurouni Kenshin trilogy brings the Western samurai dynamic full circle. It recommends it. Has anyone watched this yet? And do you recommend it?
I have never even heard of it, and that's the truth.
Well, definitely watch the anime. I'm not sure about the live action.
Yeah, so show these off real quick. So I know Ambassador's asking. I actually have two things to show real quick. So I got the Hydra Stomper, obviously, that Ambassador's talking about. I know the
Nice.
computer glare is kind of bad.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, here's the other
Right
one I
on,
got.
man.
This is the other one I got. This is an Amazon exclusive. It's Captain Carter riding the Hydra Stomper.
I hate you.
Nice.
Yeah,
I don't hate you, but I hate you, but I don't.
I love this
That's-
one. This one's awesome.
I've actually seen pictures of it. Man, my master actually showed me that one. I'm like,
Do you have an addiction, RJ? Because I know I did.
Who, me? No,
Yeah, for
no,
pops. You only get
no.
certain ones.
I just want to start collecting stuff now. I mean, look, I got the freaking King Shark. I got all the DC Multiverse figures for Suicide Squad to build King Shark.
that's nice, dude.
Yo, I want that King Shark so bad.
That is cool. They're not going to sell it on its own either, right?
There is a version you could buy on its own, yes.
Oh, there is.
But I haven't been able to find it yet. I think it's more rare to find that one online.
Hell, I was
H
at,
Barch says there's actually 5 of the Rurouni Kenshin. Are they all on Netflix, H Barch? Because I have to find out where I could start, and I don't want to buy them yet. Like, I'm trying to watch my money and pay bills off. So if I could watch it on one of my streaming platforms, I know there's some popped up on Netflix. Well, here's the better question, H Barch. Have you seen all of them, and do you recommend them, or just stick with the anime? Oh, you haven't watched them. Okay. Lord Slug says JoJo's had a pretty decent live action movie.
It was okay. It was okay.
Protoss X says live action anime isn't working for me at all on Netflix. Do you mean what you've seen so far? What about Cowboy Bebop? Is that going to be the game?
Well, the My
changer?
Hero Academia live action movies finally found a director. The same director did the Bleach adaptation. So if you like the Bleach, well, he also did some other stuff that was actually pretty decent. So I don't know. Could be hit or
Because
miss
I
on
heard
that.
the Bleach live action movie was absolute.
Some people like the Bleach one though. That's the other thing. Some people really like that one in comparison to other ones. So I don't know.
All right. Here's another topic here. The Flash, how can pay off a canceled Batman Returns idea? Well, this is an old Screen Rant article. Do you think they'll remember they were saying Marlon Wayans as Robin? Or I don't think they're going to include.
Well, no, in the comics, are any of you guys reading the Batman '89, the new comics that continue the story past Returns? Because if you're not, you definitely should read them. They're really good. It's not really Marlon Wayans. I mean, it's a black Robin, obviously, but it's not really Marlon Wayans. So you could read it that way, but I don't know.
I'm really shocked that they were going to do that back in the day, because that, race swapping for a character I'm okay with, but back in the day, I didn't think they would, was there a reason they went that direction back then? Does anyone know why they wanted to cast Marlon so much? Or
I don't remember at the time. It was just an idea that they wanted to have a Robin in the movie, but they decided not to for whatever reason. I think they figured, let's just focus on Batman for now. The idea never happened, so it's one of those things.
Bradley says most anime should be adapted into live action, but some anime could work. Most anime shouldn't. Sorry, I didn't read it correctly. Shouldn't. Okay. But some
I think it needs to
anime
be
really
handled
work
by
well.
a case-by-case basis. Some stuff can't work in live action. There's no way. Other stuff could.
Yeah. So Attack on Titan, I think they've tried it. Can you imagine those Titans and freaky
The Japanese live action was horrible. It's horrible.
That's what
horrible.
I do want to answer this.
Go
I do
ahead.
want to answer this question. Zantek, I will say this. I did my review of Suicide Squad. I enjoyed it. I mean, I'll probably go back and rewatch it again at some point, just when I want to chill out and just watch a movie. But it wasn't that it was horrible. It wasn't by any means horrible. It wasn't a bad movie. But there isn't, unfortunately, a whole lot there that you can really dissect per se. I mean, you can talk about the dynamics between certain characters, but the main dynamic is Polka Dot Man's arc, Bloodsport, and Ratcatcher. Those are the main ones, and most of the other characters. I mean, you could talk about Harley a little bit too, but it's not a film that's really fertile ground for discussion. That's the issue.
I mean, I saw the movie 3 times opening weekend. I did my review and my spoiler discussion of the movie, but it's not like the kind of movie that you're going to be talking about nonstop for weeks on end about what it leads to. It doesn't lead into anything. There's ideas of what the Peacemaker show could be, but it's not like it's no further reaching discussions of what it means for like DC at large, right? It's a fun movie, but it's not. I mean, again, it's a great movie, but I understand there's no staying power in terms of discussion because it's not that kind of movie. It's where you have this long-term discussions for weeks on end.
Yeah,
Only great movies that are like that. Like, you just can't have this. Like, there's just some movies that are just great and phenomenal, but like you talk about them once.
It didn't have the staying power, even I think for the people that really like
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't.
In the pop culture lexicon, it's like gone and went.
It won't have the same power, say, for the Flash movie, because the Flash movie could talk about. Like,
I'll still hold it in my heart though, just like I'm holding this King shirt.
That's the difference. That's the difference because the Suicide Squad, the movie will. You can't think about what the future is going to be for DCU. Like when we see the Flash movie, we could think more of it what the future is. So yeah. That's why the Marvel movies are great like that, because they make you think for the future and stuff. That's why people still talk about them.
Not to mention we have got there's a wealth of content that we can mine of the Infinity Saga with any one of the characters, major and minor alike. I mean, any one of us could go in and do a whole stream just a solo or with a panel talking about Tony Stark's arc or Thor's arc or Captain America's arc or Natasha, Black Widow. You could even do a short little discussion on Nick Fury for him and say, even though granted it doesn't look like his story is necessarily over yet, and it may not be over for a while, just depends on how long Feige wants Fury in there and how long Samuel L. Jackson wants to play the part.
He's just not going to be used as much.
Well,
exactly.
We got to pay attention to the chat, guys. That's all, because we're almost getting towards the end. I asked them to get their comments in. H. Bart says, I recommend Kagemusha ran Seven Samurai first. I'll have to look that up. H. Bart, you have good taste in action.
I agree with Lord Slug to where JoJo parts 1 and 2 specifically could probably work best in live action. The issue with JoJo post that a lot of it's like more mystical Stan stuff, so it's harder to kind of like adapt in live action. You know, I think the reason they did the live action adaptation of Diamond is Unbreakable is because it's kind of like a murder mystery, so that works a little easier in live action, a little bit, but I don't know.
Zentek Zantet. The thing is, if you write multi-layered characters with deep themes, people would still be talking about it. That is why I just didn't gel with it. I get that. Yeah. I
mean, everyone's going to have their own perspective on movies. You know, some characters, some themes won't really resonate with you at all, you know?
Yes. Hey, Music Man, thanks for the support. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you staying till the end here. Yes, we're going to end soon anyway. But I appreciate you watching. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Darth Scipio, the dog, does not give up. No, and that's why I'm sorry I lost my cool tonight. That's part of the reason I've lost my cool is she is driving me crazy. I spend time with her. She's become an old dog. I don't know how to, you know. Part of it's
it happens sometimes.
We have neighbors that have dogs, and she can hear them, and you know. You're right. You were right, Underhaven. We believe it.
Boy who cried wolf scenario.
I don't know. It might be legit this time. I don't know.
Those are the characters some movies
say this. You know, I'm just gonna say this as a Marvel fan. Mephisto is just not that interesting of a character, even as a villain.
You have to see the execution, though, Bass. Wait till you see what.
I don't see Mephisto fitting in with Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange in this multiverse. He's more of a supernatural villain.
Well, but here's the thing. Doctor Strange is a supernatural character if you think about it. But
to a point.
I'm just saying Mephisto just really is not that interesting a character. He's essentially the Marvel equivalent of the devil. That's it. He doesn't have any really great storylines. I mean, there's one relatively well-known story where he and I think it's Galactus go to war with one another, and it nearly destroys the entire universe. But aside from that, Mephisto.
Well, he does have some cool ties to
I mean, he makes deals here and there with different heroes.
Well, he has some really cool ties to Doctor Doom
aside
as a
from
character.
that, I mean, he's not a. Well, yeah, he does. I would agree with that wholeheartedly. Yes.
Thanks, Bradley.
But
thanks for staying.
He doesn't really work as a character. He doesn't work well solo. You need a good surrounding a story and a group of characters surrounding him for him to be interesting. Just on his own.
What was his son, Blackheart, causing all this stuff?
Just saying. And I'm a Marvel fan, and I'm saying there are a lot of other villains out there that I like better than Mephisto.
Underhaven has a great comment here. The original.
And we got one of them at the end of Loki, Kane the Conqueror.
Underhaven has a good comment. The original Civil War was terrible, and they made it a good movie. Wait and see. I again say wait till the execution's there. See.
Worse.
All right. So I think we have some viewers hopping on the other streams, and we've reached the 2-hour mark. So if you want to pimp your channels on the way out, I think we did a good 2 hours here, and then I'll try to be back tomorrow for another movie madness.
Yeah, more movie madness. Let's go.
Yes. Lord Slug says it should be Nightmare versus Strange, not Mephisto. Okay.
Nightmare fits better. I agree.
So just George, if you want to start, give your okay.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead, George.
Yeah, my channel's just George. I did a video this morning about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, and most likely Thursday, I think I'll take tomorrow off. I have a review of Free Guy coming out because I saw Free Guy today. So look forward to that.
Cool. I'm really looking forward to that movie too. My wife wants to see it. I think we're still going to wait, though. We're not going to venture the theater. The first one is Shang-Chi. I don't think I can wait to get this release. I want to see that. All right. Eddie, if you're still there.
Oh, yeah, you can
You can find me at All My Ideas for Twitter and YouTube. I mean, people already know where to find me already, but for the newer viewers, I guess everything's pretty much the same name with me.
Okay, Ambassador.
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, my computer. Something's been going on with YouTube lately. I don't know, or StreamYards. I don't know what the hell's going. What the hell it is?
Okay.
Yeah, my channel's the Ambassador Wing. I cover pop culture, modern and retro. I do live streams. I do the occasional video down the upload and everything when I have the time to do anything like that. Got a couple of things coming up this week, and I don't really have a lot of time to stream during the week because, well, I'm busy. But this weekend, this Sunday, I'll be doing a Afternoons with the Ambassador stream in celebration of my Ambassador's birthday. I'll be doing a director spotlight for one of her favorite directors and one of my favorites as well for James Cameron. That'll be at 2:30 Central Time. So I will get the link here in just a second. Go over, check out my channel if you like what I'm doing. I'm closing in on 450 subscribers and on the road to 500. So
cool.
And Max, thank you for having me on. I know I gave you some grief, dude, but I know it. I hope you know it's all in good fun. But still,
yes.
It'd be nice if you include me in some of your chat rooms so I can actually join more often.
All right. Yeah, there is a big Max verse. That could be some of the chaos that ensues as the Max verse coming together for a stream, for sure. And my dog is included in that. Aaron, my good pal Aaron, Pimp Your Channel. He's getting back in the wrestling.
So you can find me on my channel, Aaron World Order AWO. Yes, it used to be Aaron Entertainment, but I rebranded myself based off the NWO from WCW days. I see the good old days. I'm doing a stream tomorrow. The night, not an afternoon stream like I typically do, talking about the 6 possible Sinister Six villain. If you don't know, it's definitely no six gonna be Green Goblin, Electro, Doc Ock, and Sandman. But it looks like there's lizards in it. But there's probably a 6th villain. Rumor is most likely Rhino, but just in case it's not, we're going to talk about who you think it is and who you think it is, who you want it to be, and anybody in the stream or anybody that follows me on Twitter, you're free to join me for that discussion.
All right, cool. RJ, my good pal RJ, who tries so hard when streams get crazy, RJ steps in.
I try my best.
Yeah, he does. It's a good job, RJ.
If you want to follow me, the link to my channel is right there. It's at Resident Justice for Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everything. Recently, if you're interested in learning about the story behind the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer leak, who did it, why was it done, the people behind it, that video is out on the channel. It's currently like 4,200 views. So thank you so much for the love and support on that video. Something different that I did.
This is Ambassadors. If you want to go give Ambassador a sub, here's his channel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, something different I did. The reception of that video has been really cool. So thank you, everyone. And I hope to do more content like that in the future. Those little video. I like doing research. Research is kind of like my forte, I've noticed. So.
Eddie, if you made a change there, you'd have 1K already. Beautiful Eddie, beautiful Eddie.
So you got a gender change.
That's not frightening. Edleen, I don't know what's
that is.
Yeah, what was the baby?
Oh, that's fast Eddie. Oh no, okay.
Eddie, what would your name be if you?
I wish I could gouge out my eyes right now. Or pour bleach in them or something.
Wait till the show's done though to do that. So I want to say thank you for all the viewers. Thank you for my members. I really appreciate the support. Oh yes, and I figured out something for members. The way we want to handle members only streams based on we did stream one last Sunday, but not. I mean, the members seem to really just want it to be live and just have members only on the panel.
Zeno said that.
Yeah, Zeno said that. So, Rhea, Taylor, Relapse, Nick, Aaron, Obi-Wan, Real Elmo Semina, thank you. Brian, Roosevelt, Han, Saggy, Axina, Lewis Cox, Obi-Wan, Rosen, Justice, Severfett, Blind, Burrell, Taz, Trace, Richard Rowe, Sean A. and Rob McMillan. I really appreciate all the support. You make
Don't
me
forget
want to make more
Saggy.
content. I did say Saggy, didn't I?
Yeah, you said Saggy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Yeah. So what we're planning to do for members is the members, unless I get differing opinions, I try to keep an open mind what the members want. Is for members only streams. I'll send a link to the members where we could talk privately 30 minutes before we go live, and then we'll go live where everyone can see, but it'll be members only. Oh my God, Goldman.
Right at the end.
Always at the very end.
Of course. What else is new?
So that's the end of the show. When can we always end it when Goldman comes here? Hey, Goldman, I love you, man. Whoa! H Parts.
I thought he was a member already.
Well, I really do appreciate the support, man. You've become a real friend to me. I generally like talking to you about geek culture, and I'm gonna look into your recommendations, man. I'd love to watch a movie with you sometime, because I'm really getting into. Everyone's been telling me so much great about Warrior, and I forget the name of that title you said before. I watched Ronnie Kenshin. I should watch this. I will check that out, see if I could watch it on Netflix or where I could see it. I do appreciate the support, H-Parts, really a lot. So I do intend to do Movie Madness tomorrow night and Thursday night, and then Friday night I am leaving to get a nice R&R with the family, spend some time with my parents, my wife, and the dogs, take them to the lake, walk Callie, give Callie lots of walks. So maybe next time I do a stream. Now she's quiet, actually. That's kind of scary. You know, that's the work. Now I'm a little scared. I gotta go check. I gotta end the stream so I could go check on Callie now. But I do appreciate the support, H-Parts. Hit me up anytime on Twitter for topics if you want me to even cover a topic, even without sending a super chat. If you want to just shoot me a topic, let me know. All right, so that's where I'll say goodnight, everyone. And there's some great streams going on right now. I believe Enosh is live, potentially. And then
I think he's about to go live, yeah.
And then Matt
goes live in like 45 minutes.
Right, 45 minutes. So go support this nice group of YouTubers that are supporting each other, and the community's growing, and we're very supportive, and that's such a great thing in this environment. There's a lot to be happy about.
H-Parts, you're talking my lingo, and I dig it.
All right. H-Parts.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us which one. Which Jackie Chan film we can make that
Rumble
happen.
in the Bronx would be good, or even the first Rush Hour. Even though it's not a pure Jackie Chan movie, it's still got Chris Tucker. That'd be a good one, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, like,
all right.
Rush Hour 1 and 2?
Oh, I love them all. I loved all three. I thought they were funny as hell.
No, I like Rush Hour, but I've seen them so many times that I kind of want to go back to one of the Jackie Chan's I haven't seen in a while. Or there's like so many that I haven't seen. I mean, there's a lot of Jackie Chan films.
I'll tell you a good one. Jackie Chan's First Strike. That'd be a good one. It's one of his lesser known ones.
I didn't see Drunken Master 2. Drunken Master 2 or Dragons Forever. I don't think I've seen Dragons Forever.
Legend of Drunken Master. Now that's a good one.
Yeah, but I didn't see.
Dude, you've got great taste in movies.
But did you see the second one, though? I didn't see the second one.
I can't remember. It's been a while. I may not have.
All right. So
I know I've seen the first one, but I don't think I've seen the second one.
All right. Well, thanks again, everyone. I'm going to say goodnight because I got to do a lot of stuff, and then I want to keep these streams tight enough where I could do 3 before I go. And that's honestly not that I wouldn't do a stream in a week, but because the frequency of the streams is because of the support. So thank you guys again. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. There's a lot of great movie talk tonight, so keep it rolling. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Take care.